This is your last chance to save 31% or more on items throughout the store. Start your holiday season off right. Save 31% or more store-wide now at Conlan's. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Howdy, folks. Running 2 restaurants and a brew pub is a daily grind. Groceries to get, schedules to set, and fortunately, a happy dog to pet. I've said many times that it's the simple things in life that make it worth living. Beer and barbecue are a couple of simple things worth giving. Gift cards are now available at both of our locations. Big Mouth Barbecue and the Front Brew Pub are here to serve you with good food, good beer, and a great crew. If you can't stop in and see us, a kiss from a pet works too. Happy holidays from us to you.
It's sports time on KNX 102.7 FM. Sit back and enjoy this broadcast of local sporting event. It's brought to you by sponsors throughout the state of Montana. And now, let's get into the action on KINX 102.7 FM.
And a pleasant good evening, basketball fans. We are courtside here at the McLaughlin. We have got the conference kickoff tonight here in Great Falls, and I've got Coach Bill Himmelberg. Coach, big night tonight.
Yeah, exciting. I think the girls are ready. There's a big energy in the air. It's going to be a fun game.
Absolutely, no doubt about that one here. As we take a look at this team that we're playing tonight, Rocky, they went up to Havre, and they had a pretty good contest against the Skylights last night.
Yeah, they did a nice job last night. They're a good squad. They're well coached by Wes Keller. Does a great job down there for them, and it's going to be an exciting game tonight.
15-point victory up there. You talked about it. You watched it. I watched a little bit of it as well. Big 3-time shooters out there. They like to get up around the perimeter.
Yeah, they really like to put up the three. They're really driving to try and kick out. They're trying to get as many threes as they can. I would be surprised if they don't try and get up 23s tonight. We're going to try and prevent that a little bit.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about your big trip. We just got back from Tennessee where you split your record down there 1-1. A couple of ranked teams, some good preparation for this type of game.
Yeah, I thought we did a nice job down there, especially in the second game, but we learned a lot about ourselves and just got better. That's the most important thing. Hopefully it prepared us for tonight.
Absolutely. Are you going to try to work your inside game more tonight or a little more run and gun?
Yeah, we'll definitely put the ball inside tonight. We're going to push the ball up the floor, but we'll definitely look inside tonight.
Wonderful. Well, good luck. I look forward to talking to you after the contest.
All right. Thanks, Randy.
All right, Coach Bill Himmelberg here as we are getting ready to kick off conference play. We're going to be taking on the Rocky Mountain Battling Bears. And we talked about Rocky Mountain went up to Havre last night. Came away with the 69-54 victory over the Skylights up there in a great contest that was a little tighter at the beginning, but I'll tell you, they really started to pull away in the end. They go fairly deep into their bench. They have 10, 11 gals that they will rotate throughout the contest there, but the one that we're going to really keep an eye on tonight is Brooke Jones. She is their leading scorer at 14 points per game. She also picks up about 6 rebounds as she is the leading rebounder as well. I'll tell you what her kryptonite is. It's the free throw line, shooting just 48% from the charity stripe, so we'll keep an eye on that. But I'll tell you what, we couldn't do any of this without our great sponsors. We want to step aside and hear from some of them folks. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with more as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
See the full line of Yamaha Viking utility side-by-sides at Pure Bliss Cycle Sales. Yamaha Vikings feature true 3- or 6-person cabins, class-leading comfort, huge cargo capacity, proven off-road capability, and real-world tough reliability. Plus, exclusive features like Ultramatic automatic transmission and on-command 4-wheel drive. Visit Pure Bliss Cycle Sales today. Always protect the environment and wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Anderson Glass Doors and Windows provides residents of Cascade County and surrounding area with top quality residential and commercial windows, glass, and door service. As we jump into the holiday season, Anderson Glass staff would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for your continued support throughout the year. McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls, with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it.
Three-Way Auto Body knows it happens every day. The dreaded car accident. Thankfully, everyone's okay. Well, except your car. That's where Three-Way Auto Body comes in. Plus, they guarantee their work so you can rest assured that it was fixed to factory specs and with your safety in mind. So, the next time you find yourself in a fender bender, tow it or drive it straight to Three-Way Auto Body.
Three-Way Auto Body, driven to perfection.
And thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors out there. Without you, we wouldn't be able to bring you Argo basketball here on KNX 102.7 FM, and we have got a double header going on tonight. It's the start of conference play where the W's start to matter. Boy, we got a good one going on here. We got a special water girl here helping us out today, Emily's younger sister, Bailey. She'll be on the sidelines helping out the ladies there, getting them their water. It's kind of fun to be able to see the family participate in as her folks are over there watching right now. Grandpa was here. We talked to him earlier. Rick and Gwen McDonough, they are here as well, and it's always good to see the family come on over and get to meet and visit with them. So great contest going on here tonight, and we start looking at some of these matchups here, and I think, and I believe, and I hope that we definitely have an advantage on the post. We've got some gals that can absolutely put the ball in the hole down there, and because of that, I think we've got a pretty good advantage. With that, that should open up the outside shot as well, as one of the things that we want to be able to do is that inside-out game, and that'll be a lot of fun to watch here tonight. Got the clock stopped up there. I'm not sure what's going on with that, as we got about 5 minutes before tip-off here. Both teams are out on the floor, and they're warming up. So we'll step aside for another 2-minute break. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
For 122 years, Kaufman's Menswear Center has been a proud member of the Great Falls community, supporting local events and high school sports after 3 generations of Kaufman's have attended local schools and participated in local and Montana University sports. Kaufman's Menswear Center is proud to bring you local high school broadcasts of football, boys and girls basketball, and girls volleyball. Kaufman's Menswear Center, a proud sponsor of local high school student athletes. Kaufman's Menswear Center, 411 Central Avenue.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together at one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials. Weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benson, where everyone is treated like a local.
Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of this sporting event. They would like to remind you that they too have a team. Like the 2 teams on the field, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance Team is ready to take care of all your insurance needs. Glenn Lambert reminds that Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance has been in business for a long time.
For over 100 years, Cascade Farmers Mutual has been offering low-cost protection for your home and property. Give our agents a call and find out why you should have it. Call 1-800-310-3923. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance, insuring Montanans since 1913.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. It's not too early to start thinking about spring semester. At Great Falls College MSU, you have the opportunity to start your degree here and then transfer to one of the 4-year institutions across the state. You can also pursue your future in accounting, computer technology, 15 healthcare programs, welding and fabrication, and industrial technology. It's never too early to start thinking about spring semester. To find out where it all begins, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 406-268-3700.
And welcome back, basketball fans. We are getting ready to tip this one off momentarily. And figured out what's going on with the clock there. They're having problems with one of the shot clocks on one of the end there. So Doug is down there. Ashley, he's getting that all taken care of. Brought out the big ladder. He's going to check that one out. Take a look at some of the reserves that will be coming off the bench for the Battle and Bears. Alexa Smith, a junior out of Harriman, Utah. She comes in averaging almost 10 points per game. That's pretty strong bench play to be coming up and helping out. Also got Alicia Chamberlain out of Miles City, Montana. She is one that we'll see early in the contest as she will come in as a reserve. Like we said, Rocky Mountain, they won big last night, 69-54 against the Skylights, as this will be game number 1 for the University of Providence. They come in with a 9-1 record. They split their trip down to Tennessee. What a great contest down there, as they were able to beat the number 22 team, Chamberlain, in that second contest, and did a nice job there beating a ranked team. Of course, tomorrow night we got Carroll College coming in. We've got Sarge and Sarge in charge. Miss Sue Sargent will be in, bringing you all the play-by-play and color commentary. They are out helping out with the Toys for Tots here tonight. Of course, the Christmas season is in place and rolling. And the holiday is right around the corner, so there's a lot of different fundraisers and functions going on out there. So we appreciate all that they do. Of course, the big Christmas stroll last night was a lot of fun. A lot of folks downtown. Boy, the weather is absolutely fantastic here in Great Falls. This time of year, we're doing all sorts of fun stuff with that. We had the Parade of Lights last week, another great event. Thank you to Electric City FFA, Anderson Glass, and all the folks that helped us put that together. As that's a lot of fun down there, putting a float and going down Central Avenue with all the different folks. Santa's at the end of that one. He lights up the tree, says hello to everybody, throws the sparkle up there, and I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun. But right now, we got a great one set to go here. It's your 9-1 University of Providence Lady Argos taking on the 6-0 Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain as they continue to work on the shot clock over there. They got everything kind of shut down, waiting to see if they can get that working. And Doug doing a nice job working on connecting all the wires. Now he's just going to pound on it for a while. We'll see if that works. Oh, boy, that's the way it works sometimes. As the officials, we appreciate the refs here as well. Without them, we just would not be able to have it. As they say, without the refs, it would be nothing more than recess here. As they're going to their contingency plan, which has hit the other side of the sign, see if they can't get it to rock and roll over there. Decent crowd starting to roll in here. Been a lot of wrestling going on lately. Big tournament here yesterday and wrestling today as they are continuing to work on the clock over there. As we will just hold on for a moment here and get ready to send this to our national anthem in a minute as they're trying to decide what they want to do. They're not getting that shot clock to work at all on the one end of the gymnasium. Would be on our right-hand side here. Everybody kind of just standing around watching it, trying to figure out what to do. So Lady Argos on the other side, they've got a pretty deep bench as well. They run about 12 ladies deep, although they have a couple of extras. Sydney Arant did not suit up tonight as she is still injured on the bench, but we're going to get Jenna Randage back, and I'll tell you, I'm excited to see that. The Olympia, Washington native, 5'7" sophomore who dealt with a sprained ankle in contest number 1 of the season. She is dressed out. She is rocking and rolling, ready to go. She is excited, big smile on her face before the game. Got to visit with her. Wasn't able to play in Tennessee, but she says, you know what, I'm back for conference play. That's what matters, and I agree 100%, so we're ready to roll with her. They've decided not to do anything about the shot clock. So they are going to do a temporary clock, I believe. I'm not sure if they're going to set one up over on the floor in the corner, which I believe is what they have brought out, as that is exactly what they're doing. No, that's a different control panel that they're doing over there. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and send it back to the station. Let's take another minute time out. Let's hear from a couple sponsors. We'll be back with more on KNX 102.7 FM.
If you're looking to improve your performance on and off the field, then you need to call Results. Results is the area's premier sports training program, offering the latest technology and proven training approaches to help you reach maximum performance. Results focuses on enhancing the fundamental building blocks of athletic performance while reducing the risk of injury, keeping you in the game. Sports can be unpredictable, but your results don't have to be. Call Results today at 731-8963 and take your game to the next level.
To celebrate Hump Day, the Celtic Cowboy Pub and Restaurant has created Whiskey Wednesdays. Our huge range of whiskeys are half price from 4 p.m. to closing. And if it's too early for a drink, the Celtic Cowboy is now serving breakfast from 6:30 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday, and Sunday brunch starting at 10:30. Enjoy your favorite whiskey and make Hump Day something to look forward to with Whiskey Wednesdays at the Celtic Cowboy in downtown Great Falls. Eat, drink, be Irish.
Thank you, Wayne Thayers and the whole crew down there at the Celtic Cowboy. I'll tell you something else they do on Tuesday night. If you haven't had a chance, get down there, check out their Pub Tuesday Trivia. We have different folks from the station that go down and do the MC work on that, and it is an absolute blast down there. Oh, boy, is it a lot of fun. You go down and have some appetizers. 8 rounds, 10 questions each. The top 3 teams will get some prizes. Still working on the shot clock, not going to get it to work on the north end of the gymnasium here. They brought out a new control panel. That didn't seem to work, so they may have to just go without, as once again they're continuing to work on that. Take a look, like I said, at the coming off the bench for the University of Providence. Jenna Randage will be coming in. I expect to see her briefly tonight. I don't know how much time she'll get on the floor. It depends upon how that ankle holds up to start with. Went down hard in that very first contest and has been rehabilitating ever since. Also, Belt native Kirsten Pemberton, 86% from the free throw line. Pretty good ball handler. She got some good time down in Tennessee, and we expect to see her here as well. as once again, oh, there, now the shot clock's working. They did something this time, got it to go up and running. So don't touch a thing, leave it right there. That's exactly what we want. Not sure what button they pushed, but don't re-push it. So we should be getting underway here shortly. And with that, we usually start the night out with a prayer and the national anthem. And so continue to wait and see here what the plan is. And so with that, we're going to go ahead and send it back to the station as we get ready for our prayer and our national anthem. We'll be back with more as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
It's a tradition.
Absolutely fantastic. Tell you what, doing a nice job back there. Thank you, Bailey Escott, helping us out there. Had a young lady sing the national anthem for us. Oh my goodness, beautiful voice. Did a great job on that as we are getting ready to kick this underway here. We're going to kick this off. We're going to start with the starting lineup of Rocky as we will get our volumes adjusted here. Bailey, let me know if that volume is good. If I still need to turn it down a little bit more, I certainly can. Of course, we also appreciate Jim and Sarah back there behind the big wall as they're helping to run the live stream, all the efforts that they do, as we are going to kick this off with Rocky Mountain College. Coach Wes Keller coming in with a 6-0 record overall, 1-0 in conference, as we did get that victory last night against MSU Northern Skylight, 69-54. They're going to kick it off this way. Haley Farsveit, she is from Beach, North Dakota, 5'11", and a senior, number 11 in the program. Also number 22, Michaela Jones, coming in as their second leading scorer at 10.5 out of Linwood, Washington. She is 5'5", and a senior. They're also going to start it off with Brooke Jones from Manhattan, Montana. We're going to be watching her all night long. She is their leading point scorer and rebounder at 5'11" and a junior. Justin Jewell from Billings, Montana, 6-foot junior, comes in scoring 8 points per game. And Markel Francis, that's a name you should remember from North Central Montana. She played some ball in Highwood and finished up here at Great Falls High as she comes in with 6 rebounds a game. She is just a sophomore, 6 foot tall, wearing number 44 in the program. And be fun to watch her again. Hadn't seen her in a couple of years. Of course, your hometown team, the University of Providence Lady Argos. Coach Bill Himmelberg comes in with a 9-1 record, losing to the number 4 team in the nation. Crystal Smith, Aaron Legal, and Rick Goodman are all his assistant coaches helping him out. This is the way they're going to start it out. Out of Sunnyside, Washington, stand up and cheer, Rick and Cindy. Emily Maldonado comes in averaging 11 points per game, as well as 4 assists and 2 steals. And she's got her sister on the sidelines with her, which is kind of fun there, as she's got Bailey over here, got the nice shirt on that says Water Girl. Bailey's got a big smile on her face, waiting to give her sister a high five as she goes by, and she does. Yeah, they're also going to kick it off this way. 7 rebounds per game is where this girl is on the total there. She also has got 6 or 7 points per game from Cowley, Wyoming, 5'10" redshirt senior. Callie Wilson, pretty good from the free throw line as well. Number 22, Havre, Montana, makes some noise. She's also from Big Sandy, but they called Havre her hometown. Molly Heron, 5'9" and a senior. Pretty good on the assist side, averaging just about 3 assists per game. All-American, all-everything, Steph McDonough. Her folks are behind me up in the crowd. 18.7 points per game. She's been kicking it off tonight from Vancouver, Washington, 5'9" and a senior. And the battle and the beast underneath is going to be Parker Esri from Kelama, Washington, 6'1" freshman, averaging 14.4 points per game, 6 rebounds per game. She is one that they're going to have a hard time handling her. Hopefully she gets off early, and if she does, it's going to be a long night for the Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain. Appreciate you tuning in. Kick back, relax. Go get your favorite beverage and some popcorn. We've got a great one scheduled here tonight, game 1 of 2. As we'll be bringing both of them to you here from start to finish. I'm Randy Bogdan bringing you all the play-by-play. Bailey helping us out back at the station. We've got Jim and Sarah helping us out here at the gymnasium. As we got shot clocks on both sides, we got players on both sides. The Argos going left to right in their light-colored uniforms with the dark green trim. We got the Rocky Mountain going right to left with their black and their green and gold trim heading the other direction. Of course, the camera's on the other side of the gymnasium. As Portia getting ready to throw the ball up in the air, he will. It's going to be Callie winning that one into the hands of Maldonado. Emily will set up the ball at the top of the key, wants to work the right-hand side. She will. We are underway. First quarter action as Heron quickly drives on the left, comes back to the top of the key, deep down to Parker. Turns around, has the ball stolen out of her pocket, but she is able to steal it back into the hands of Maldonado. They'll reset up to Wilson. Deep pass underneath. That one's tipped. Heron, nice job going up high to get that. Little 5-foot floater. Count it. It's good. Molly Heron's going to kick off the start here with a 2-0 lead for the Argos. Parksfeet will come down on the right-hand side. She'll kick it back in the hands of her teammate as it'll be Jones. Rolls the ball over right. Roll the ball around the perimeter. They want to come to the left. They will. They'll get in the hands of Francis. Markela back to top of the key. Deep three-point shot. Wide to the right. No good. McDonough doing what she does, picking up the rebound. She is double-teamed. Boy, I take good defense by Rocky, not allowing anything. That's going to point the arrow left, so we're going to keep the ball right here as Stephanie kind of tripped a little bit there and backed into a couple of defenders there. Jeff Randich, thank you, buddy, for checking in. Always good to hear you on the program here. 30 to go on the shot clock. It's a 2-0 Argos lead, 9-12 to go on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard as they'll set the ball on the right-hand side. Another deep three-point shot. This time it rattles in. It's good. As connecting on that one's going to be Michaela Jones. Tell you what, that's something Coach talked about. They want to shoot it early. They're going to need to get their hands up on defense. Ezra will put the ball over the left-hand side here and wants to drive in. She'll pull it back out. Sets up the offense. Maldonado, left-handed dribble, kicks back to the right-hand side to McDonough. Steph squares up, takes a screen, tries to thread the needle off the knee of Farsfeet. She's able to pick that one back up, and Haley will bring the ball down for Rocky. Quickly over the left-hand side, Francis squares over the basket, works up the top of the key. Deep down into the post, driving in with the right hand. We're going to have a whistle and a foul, and that will send Brooke Jones to the line. Might not be a bad thing. Brooke Jones, her kryptonite, as I said earlier, is the charity stripe. 47.8% from the free throw line. She is 11 for 23 out of the season. We'll see how she starts out tonight as she has her first one coming up. It's a 3-2 Rocky lead. First free throw is no good. Brought it up to Coach Bill before the game, and he said, yeah, and tonight will be the night she hits 100% from the line. So we can already not worry about that as she's got a second one coming up. Still a 3-2 Rocky lead on the Velvet Big scoreboard. She is 1 out of 2, making 50% for her. That pushes the lead out to double, 4-2. Maldonado with the ball on the right-hand side. Nice little stutter step there to kind of hold the defender off. She's working the right-hand elbow. They'll bring it up top of the key. Emily with the ball still continue to work the right in the hands of Heron. Esri down there battling for position down there, not able to get the ball. She will kick it back out to Emily. Maldonado, quick pass over to McDonough on the right elbow. Deep pass to Parker. Little spin move in the lane. Might have got away with a walk as Emily will pull up from three. That one's off the left-hand side. No good. Ball's on the floor, and quickly coming the other way is going to be the Battling Bears. It's going to be Jones with the ball. Brooke will set it back up to Far's feet as Haley will keep the right-hand dribble. Takes it down in the corner, hands it off into the hands of her teammate. Back down Jones, drives the lane. We're going to have a whistle and a foul as this foul is going to go against Maldonado. That'll be number 1 on Emily. The last one, Callie Wilson. So 2 team fouls on the Argos. Non-shooting affair was on the drive. As they'll bring the ball in underneath their own basket. They will work it down wide open on the left-hand side. Michaela Jones, she's got 5 of the 6. Boy, that was a missed assignment there as she snuck in behind the defense. Maldonado with the ball on the right-hand side as Pemberton gets up off the floor. Excuse me, that's Jenna Randich up off the floor. She will come in early in this contest. We're going to test that ankle out right away. Parker with good position down there, not able to get the ball to her. McDonough will pull the ball back out top of the key. Maldonado goes right in the hands of Steph. Steph drives down, 8 to go on the shot clock. Left-hand dribble, tight defense down to Esri. That one's tipped out of her hands. Coming out with the loose ball is going to be Jones. Quickly down underneath. Unforced error on that one as Michaela tried to get it down to her teammate, not able to do it. And Jenna will come in as Emily will come over for a breather. Callie Wilson set to throwing it into McDonough. 6-2, the Bears by 4, 7:23 to go. As I know Coach Bill was definitely nervous getting ready for this contest here. Opening night of conference play. McDonough with the ball on the right elbow. She wants to drive in with the left hand. Little stutter step. Crossover. Picks up her dribble. Needs to get rid of it. She will to Wilson. Callie acts like she's going to shoot. Instead, she'll throw it over to McDonough. Stephanie into the corner to Heron. Molly dribbles it out with the right hand. Then back over the left with a crossover spin move. Double teamed immediately. 8 to go on the shot clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. Arrow should point right this time. No change of possession, so they only have 8 to go on the shot clock. And Coach Bill is reminding them of that. So he's calling in the play. 6-2 at the 7:01 mark. It's a 4-point Rocky Mountain lead on the Bell Valley Bank scoreboard. You're listening to the Benefits Game of the Week. Heron with the ball, needs to shoot. 4 to go on the shot clock. McDonough from 35. Oh, misses that one there. Had no choice, had to hike that one up as her teammates didn't give her much time to shoot that ball. 6-2, Bears by 4, 6:52 to go. First quarter action, game 1 of 2. As it's the Battling Bears working the ball on the right-hand side. Haley Farsfeet averaging 8 points per game. She does a crossover dribble, drives it right down the lane with the left hand, throws that off the rack, no good. 2 of the Argos tried to rebound against each other. They tipped it away. Ball is down on the floor, and Esri will come up with the loose ball. And now we're going to have a whistle and a foul going the other direction. Very aggressive defense as coming in for the foul is going to be the Rocky Mountain. It's going to be Michaela Jones. That'll be foul number 1 on her. That'll give a chance for a substitution as Alicia Chamberlain in Miles City, Montana Junior on the floor for the first time. Still 6-2 as the scoreboard is froze for the last couple of minutes here. 6:36 to go, first quarter action. McDonough with the ball. She'll clear the timeline through the middle of the Argo circle as the shot clock did not start. And then everything went out. Somebody flipped a switch somewhere. So they're going to bring them over. So let's step aside. Let's take a 30-second timeout. Well, they got it back up, so let's hold off on that. We'll just keep it right here for a moment. No, they're going to go ahead and take a timeout. Let's do the same thing. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KNX 102.7 FM.
Vehicle problems are never a laughing matter. At Ox & Son Towing and Recovery, they know this. Their 24-hour emergency service handles it all, from a simple lockout to towing and recovery, licensed, insured, and state certified. In your next time of need, lean on the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery, 868-4142.
As we get back to action, McDonough brings the ball in, tries to do a bounce pass, but she bounces it off the foot of Chamberlain. So they will get the ball back side out of bounds. They'll bet it back top of the key. Steph McDonough with the ball as she's going to work the big circle into the hands of Wilson. Wilson had an open thread for a moment there. Instead, dribbles out, pulls up from 15. Shot is up. It's good. Callie Wilson with her first basket of the contest. Cuts it down to a 2-point game. 6-4. Battling Bears by 2. 6:10 to go. First quarter action on the Belt Bank scoreboard. Quickly over the right-hand side. Into the hands of their star, Jones. Brook wants dribbled out of the left. Tight defense by Wilson, doing a nice job as they will kick it out over into Michaela Jones's hands. She brings it back out, this time Chamberlain, as we work over to Farspeed. Haley, deep pass into the high post, as it'll be Brooke Jones dribbling out, kicks over the left-hand side, driving from the right, down underneath, wide open, not able to get that one. Michaela Jones, boy, I tell you, that's the second time she has found herself wide open underneath the basket. They were able to close in on her, and I think the footsteps is what caused that miss. So they're going to get the turnover on the tip ball out of bounds. 6-4, Bears by 2, 5:41 to go first quarter action. As this can be McDonough bringing the ball up the center of the court, work the left-hand side. Wilson into the hands of Heron, back top the key to Esri. Parker Watton, she'll stop, she'll pop, rattles it around, no good. Rebound comes down, double dribble by Farspeed. Nobody caught that one as she dribbled it off the rebound. Picked it up and then dribbled it again as the ball will be over the hands of Michaela Jones. Working the right-hand side. Drives the lane, little one-hand floater, no good. McDonough with the rebound, nice box out by Stephanie. She quickly brings it down the left-hand side, kicks over to left. Molly pulls up from 15, count it. It's good. Molly Heron with her second basket. That ties it all up. And it's going to be Tristan Murphy coming in. At her first dead ball. Jones with the ball on the right elbow, looking for the screen. Not going to get it, goes to the right-hand side, takes it right to the rack, throws it up. It's good. Michaela Jones, she's got 7 points in the game, leads all scorers. They're going to call the basket and the timeout. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with more as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
See the full line of Yamaha Viking utility side-by-sides at Pure Bliss Cycle Sales. Yamaha Vikings feature true 3- or 6-person cabins, class-leading comfort, huge cargo capacity, proven off-road capability, and real-world tough reliability. Plus, exclusive features like Ultramatic automatic transmission and on-command 4-wheel drive. Visit Pure Bliss Cycle Sales today. Always protect the environment and wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation.
When we need promotional items, we think Double G Engraving. But what about awards and trophies? Well, Double G Engraving has everything you need there, too. Recognize a coach or student with a custom plaque, whether it's for excellence in athletics or scholastics. And of course, they'll take care of the engraving, too. Make a memory last a lifetime. Visit Double G Engraving downtown or on the web, doublegengraving.com, or call 452-0615.
Thank you, Double G Engraving, and all of our fine sponsors who can help me bring you basketball here in KNX 102.7 FM. Night 1 of 2, of course, we'll be back tomorrow as we will be welcoming Carroll College. Sarge and Sarge in charge. Sue and Jim will be in giving you the play-by-play and color on that contest. First game set to start at 5:30, pregame 5:15, and of course the guys game 20 minutes after the conclusion of the ladies. Right now we're at the free throw line. It's an 8-6 Bears lead as Michaela Jones got the basket and one. Chance for a free throw here. She shoots 87.5% from the charity stripe. Pretty pure shooter as she is able to connect on that one. She's got 8 of the 9 points. She has single-handedly outscored the Argos at this point in the game, but I'll tell you what, McDonough is going to change that right now. I got a feeling in my bones. Stephanie Ball right outside, kicks over to the left to Esri. Molly Heron will reset up the offense, top the key. Murphy did come in that last dead ball as Tristan is on the floor for the first time. Quickly over the left-hand side, Steph dribbles it out, back in the hands of Molly. Trying to feed it down to Tristan, they do. Murphy, a little spin move in the lane, goes up strong with the left hand. Count it, it's good. Tristan Murphy, whoa, what a move, girl. Tell you what, strong spin in the lane, goes up, gets the basket on that one, and the foul is going to go against Haley Farspeed. That'll be the first one on her, and of course, Keller wants to argue every single call over there as he is this one as well. 57% from the foul line is not where you want to see Tristan as she doesn't make that first one, but that was a pretty good move all the same. 9-8, Bears by 1, quick drive down, Chamberlain. Up against tight defense, not able to get on that one as basket is good. And Chamberlain was the one who got her first basket there. Quickly coming down the other way, worked the left-hand side. Randage testing out that that ankle. Nice move to the basket. Good quick move. Looks like that ankle's all healed up. Loses it out of bounds off of one of the defenders, so we'll keep it right here. 11-8, Bears by 3, 4:05 to go. Coach calling out the play. They'll bring it in underneath their own basket. 19 to go on the shot clock as they'll send this one over the top to Herring. Molly Works it back over the right-hand side in the hands of McDonough. Steph squares up with the right elbow. Pulls back. Wants to reset up the offense. She will to Parker. Left in the hands of Jenna. 9 to go on the shot clock. Randage drives in, pulls back. Needs to get rid of it. Unfortunately gets rid of it to the wrong teammate. That kicks over the hands of Michaela Jones. Brooke Jones, as she'll bring it down, hand it off to Michaela. Maldonado back up off the bench. She'll be coming in next dead ball as they set it back up left-hand side. Alicia Chamberlain goes right with it in the hands of Far's feet as it's an 11-8, a Bears lead. 13 to go on the shot clock. 3:31 to go on this first quarter. Game clock, pull it up as Far's feet. Boy, that was a pretty shot in the lane. The floater is good by Haley. That gives her first basket of the game. She is a quarter of the way there to her season average of 8.7, as it's going to be Parker with the right-hand side. Deep pass down. Good defense by Brooke as she knocks that one out. And Maldonado comes in, and it's going to be Heron coming over to the bench this time. Also coming in on the other side, it'll be Alexi Smith, we talked about here earlier, scoring almost 10 points from game from Harriman, Utah. 5'9" junior coming off the bench for Coach Keller. 21 to go on the shot clock, 3:15 to go on the game clock. Belt by the Bank scoreboard says 13-8. It is a rocky lead as they've led this one pretty much from the start. Maldonado with the ball top of the key, goes left in the hands of Randage. Jenna comes back to Emily. Man-to-man defense crashing out on the defender there as Tristan turns around, squares up. 6 to go on the shot clock. Emily needs to shoot pretty quick. Tries to get it in the hands of Parker, back over. 3-point shot is up. Off back iron, no good by McDonough. Rebound comes down as desperation shot at the buzzer was no good on that one. Quickly coming the other way. It's going to be Rocky. They'll set it back up to Far's feet. Nice give and go. Count it. It's good. Haley Far's feet gets her second basket of the game. Pushes it out to a 7-point lead. Biggest lead of the game as Teskey's up off the bench. We will see Emily here in a moment. 15-8 is the Bears lead. As coming the other direction is Steph McDonough. She drives in with the left hand, goes right baseline. Strong move for McDonough. It's good. Steph McDonough taking it right down to the baseline, doing a nice job there. Thanks for checking in, Tom and Robin Legal. I know your daughter's sitting here next to me cheering loud as it's going to be a 15-foot floater up for the Bears. That one's up. It's good. That is going to be Alexis Smith with her first basket of the game. That gets Coach Himmelberg up off the bench. Right now, Maldonado with the ball on the right-hand side. 17-10 is the Bears lead. 2 minutes and a tick to go here in this first quarter on the Belt by the Bank scoreboard. As quickly on the right-hand side. This time McDonough drives in, pulls up from 17. Back iron, no good. Rebounds tipped around. Steph tries to steal that one away. She's going to go to the floor for the scrum. Arrow's going to point to the left. So it's going to go back to Rocky, but that's going to be a chance for Ellie Teskey to come back into the contest, as well as Kiana Corpus from Boise, Idaho, the 5'6" freshman on the floor for the first time. Parker will come over here for a breather. She is working hard underneath the basket. I'll tell you, get in position. Those girls are leaning on her. She is leaning right back. 17-10, it's a 7-point Bears lead. Minute 45 to go as bringing the ball up will be Rocky. They'll set it up on the left-hand side, top of the key this time. Brooke Jones works it over into the hands of her teammate Corpus. Corpus spins around back in the hands of Jones. Brooks squares up, drives in left, spin move in the lane, pulls up from 5. That one is a air ball, goes right over the rim there, nothing there. Gets the ball back, puts that one up. That one's no good. Continuing to battle down there. 4 to go on the shot clock. Don't know if they noticed it yet. 2, 1. They will get it off in time. No, it did not touch the rim. Boy, I'll tell you, 3 looks for Rocky. 3 defensive stops by the Argos. Coach has got to be happy with that. 17-10, the Bears are up. Minute 17 to go here in this first quarter. We got a good one going on tonight. Maldonado with the ball will work the left-hand side to Murphy. Tristan works Jeff over to Jenna. Back top of the key. 19 to go on the shot clock. McDonough right elbow as they continue on a zone defense, but they're crashing out on the shooter there. A little give and go to Jenna. That one is a tough pass to thread through there. It's going to be tipped out and stolen. As coming out of the pack will be Corpus. Kiana with the ball on the right-hand side. Wanting to go right, instead comes back to left. Uses her screen well. Back top of the key, Jones. Brooke will dribble this one out. Wants to hand it off. She will, as they are tight on defense out there as well. Back into the hands, this time Corpus. Kiana drives in, kicks back. 3-point shot is up. That one is long, no good. Great box out by Teskey there. Actually boxed a couple of girls back. Jenna comes out quickly. Randage right to the rack, throws it up. Not going to get it, but Jenna Randage will go to the free throw line for 2. As certainly they got her on the drive. As coming in will be Molly Heron. Foul is going to go against Alexis Smith. That'll be the first one on her. Michaela Francis will be back in the contest. As a couple of free throws set for Randage. So Jenna will miss the first one. She was 100% coming into tonight, as Haley Farsfeet also in on the contest. But of course, she only played that first game in the contest. Another opportunity coming up. It's 17-10. As the Bears have led this one from the start. 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe. As she makes on the first one, and she will come out as it's Molly Heron coming in for her. Coach trying to call out the defensive play here. 17-11, Bears up. 26 seconds to go, first quarter action. As there, no hurry, shot clock is turned off. As they're going to work the ball on the right-hand side. Corpus with the ball. Tight man-to-man defense by Maldonado. Corpus just looking up at the clock, waiting for it to wind down, setting up the set. Farsfeet with the ball, drives in, pulls up from 15. Back iron, no good. Rebound is tipped out. A couple balls on the floor. They're going to try to get over to McDonough. Steph, she can get it up. She shoots right now. It'll count if it goes. Oh! At the buzzer, no good. 17-11, Bears by 6. Let's step aside. We'll be back with our second quarter action right after this as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
If you've been injured or simply living with joint, bone, or muscle pain, you need to visit the Benefice Orthopedic Center of Montana. You'll find a dedicated team of doctors and nurses ready to help. Patient navigators will guide you through our Total Joint Center, where we offer the state's only Total Joint Guarantee program. From diagnosis to surgery to recovery in our all-new wellness suites, we'll get you back to moving like we're meant to. Don't let joint pain slow you down. Call us today at 455-3650.
Three-Way Auto Body knows it happens every day. The dreaded car accident. Thankfully, everyone's okay. Well, except your car. That's where Three-Way Auto Body comes in. Plus, they guarantee their work so you can rest assured that it was fixed to factory specs and with your safety in mind. So, the next time you find yourself in a fender bender, tow it or drive it straight to Three-Way Auto Body.
Three-Way Auto Body, driven to perfection.
And welcome back, basketball fans, as we are now getting ready to start off quarter number 2. Good crowd on hand here on a Saturday night. Normally they do Friday night, Saturday night, or Thursday night, Saturday night, but this week we're doing a Saturday and Sunday. Had a big wrestling event here yesterday. Very successful. University of Providence wrestling team doing well on both the men's and women's side. Nationally ranked, as a matter of fact. 17-11 is the score right now as the Bears are up by 6. But it's the Argos with the ball. McDonough with the ball on the left elbow, sets it up top the key to Murphy. Tristan back to Steph. Steph, stutter step, works the right-hand side up against Brooke Jones. Wants to hand it off. She will in the hands of Heron. Molly drives in. Little give and go to Emily. Maldonado right to the rack. Just not enough, but Tristan Murphy there to clean it up. I'll tell you what, the 6'1 sophomore from Stanwood, Washington. Great place there. Good rebound, good basket. Give her 4 in the game. Farsfeet with the ball. Work the ball over the right-hand side. She'll kick it over to Michaela Jones. As Jones works down the base to Marcella. This time, three-point shot is out. Yeah, big shot up there by Brooke Jones, and I was watching to see how the official was going to call that one there as Marcella just reached out and tapped that one out of bounds. Good call by the official as he was able to see that that one went off of the Bears. University of Providence down by 4, 17-13 on the Belt by the Bank scoreboard. Second quarter action, 9:15 to go here, as Steph McDonough holds the ball on the left elbow. She'll sit up top the key, Esri. She'll stop and pop from 3, count it. Oh, if she starts hitting them from downtown, we're gonna have a season here, I'm here to tell you. Big shot by Parker, that's the first one by Esri, as she cuts it down to a 1-point lead. 17-16 is the Bears. Farsfeet with the ball, looking for the screen. She will get it from Markela as they'll set it back up top the key. Jones, Markela works left-hand side. Once again, goes right to the rack. She is so sneaky down there. Quick move. And then battling down there for her rebound. Didn't get the rebound, but she did get fouled. As this one's going to go against Emily Maldonado. That'll be foul number 2 on the freshman. And Jenna Randich will have to come in. And so it'll be Michaela Jones at the line. She's 100% from the charity stripe, has not missed tonight, 87.5% on the season, as her first free throw is no good. As the second one coming up for her, 50% on the night. Randich on the floor again. Looking like that ankle is all healed up. Good quick movement out there. Good to see her back. Now she's got to get it back into basketball shape. Second free throw is good, 1 out of 2. She's got 9 in the game, pushes out to a 2-point lead. Heron worked the ball over the right-hand side to McDonough. Steph's folks up here in the crowd, sitting behind me, Steve and Gwen. Good to see them here tonight. As quick pass into the hands of Heron. off of Randich there as Jones stepped out. Michaela tipped that one. It went right off the hands of Jenna out of bounds, and so we'll turn the ball over as it's going to be Rocky Mountain with the lead and the ball. 18-16 is their lead, 8:30 to go, second quarter action. As Farspeet will bring the ball over the right-hand side. Haley picks up her dribble, goes right into the hands of Jones. She wants to dribble it out. She will to Smith. Lexi, will work back the right-hand side. Deep pass over the left. Wide open three. Count it. Big shot by Michaela Jones, her second from downtown. She averages 10.5 points on the season. She's got 12 here in the first half. Randich will deep into the high post. Little give and go. Oh, my goodness. Might have got hit on the arm there. Not going to get the call as she rattles that one off the rim. She'll hand it back, and it'll be Rocky with the ball down here with the Farspeet. 21-16 is the Rocky lead as Farspeet will kick it down in the low post. Driving in is going to be Brooke Jones. Heading to the free throw line is going to be Brooke Jones, and Tristan Murphy will pick up the foul. That'll be the first one on the sophomore as Brooke Jones been in the line once tonight. She is 1 out of 2. We talked about it earlier, 47.5%. 47.8% is her free throw shooting on the season. Right now she's shooting 66% tonight as Justin Jewell gets up off the bench. She will come in for the shooter, which would be Brooke Jones. Brooke 11 out of 23 on the season, now make her 13 out of 26. As she is not good on the second one, but Markayla Francis right there for the rebound. And McDonough with the steal. Stephanie doing a great job there. She's averaging just under 3 steals a game. She's already got a couple here tonight. McDonough with the ball at the top of the key, trailing by 6, 22-16 at the 7:32 mark of the second quarter. Heron drives baseline, brings back the left-hand side, goes around Parker. Kicks over the corner to McDonough, deep pass to Tristan. Too strong off the backboard there. Didn't touch the rim, so it didn't reset the shot clock. Murphy squares over the basket, wants to drive. Needs to get rid of it. And once again, Janet steps back for a deep three. That one doesn't touch anything. Ball is on the floor. As those are the kind that the coach just hates. That's the second time they allowed the shot clock to get down on them. As it's going to be the Bears bringing the ball up with a 6-point lead. 22-16 Bears up. 7:12 to go here in the second quarter on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Once again, we are listening to the Benefits Game of the Week here on KNX 102.7 FM. Ball's in the hands of Justin Jewell. Deep pass down in the post. Markayla Francis splits a couple defenders. Ball's on the floor. And this one's going to be tied up. Arrow points left, so that means we're going to keep it here. As we will keep it right here with the Battling Bears. No change of possession, so the shot clock is going to stay at 17. As they're getting ready to bring the ball in underneath their own basket. Deep pass up and over the top into the hands of Jewell. Justin will hand it off the left-hand side to Farspeet. Haley wants to work the right-hand side. Tight man-to-man defense. She'll step back from three. That one's right iron, no good. Three-point shooting hasn't been as effective tonight as it was last night, but they continue to host them up. As McDonough will work the ball up as Callie Wilson gets up off the bench. McDonough works the left-hand side. Still trailing by 6, 22-16. As Rockies led this one pretty much from the start. Parker Esri with the ball. Deep pass to Tristan. Good position underneath. A lot of contact, no whistle. Heron with the open layup, not able to do it. And quickly they'll come down the other side to Michaela Jones. Jones with the ball. She's got 12 points in the game. As they'll turn around and look at Wes Keller for the call. Farspeet with the ball, top of the key. Heron guarding her out at 45 feet. She'll get over the right-hand side to Jones. Jones, quick pass up top of the key. Francis, former Great Falls High and Highwood star, works the ball around the perimeter. 6 to go on the shot clock. Deep shot by Jones. Off the front iron, no good. Murphy right there to pick up the rebound. And she'll kick it over to McDonough. Steph wants to run with it. Works the right-hand side. Looking down into the post, Stead brings it over to the left in the hands of Murphy. Tristan resets up top of the key, works the left-hand side, this time to Heron, back to Parker. Esri, as Tristan's working hard underneath the basket. Parker splits a couple defenders. Dribbling is not something Coach wants to see her doing, but she was trying to get down there as best she could. As Callie Wilson comes in, Tristan Murphy will come back over to the bench. A couple substitutions coming in. We also got Alexi Smith back on the floor. As 22-16 is the Bears lead at the 5:41 mark of the second quarter of the Bell Valley Bank scoreboard. Bears have the ball. As it'll be Jones with the ball. McKenna sets it up on the right-hand side. She'll kick it over to Markayla Francis. Alexi Smith will pull up from 3. That one is good. Alexi got her first from downtown, had another field goal, give her 5 in all. As Maldonado gets up off the bench. Quickly coming over the left-hand side, the Argos. Now down by 9. And I believe that is their biggest deficit so far of the evening, as Heron will bring the ball over the right-hand side, pulls over the free throw line, goes back in the hands of McDonough. Steph, who's played every minute of this contest so far, drives the baseline, a little up and under, count it, it's good. McDonough is going to put the team on her shoulders like she has done so many times before, the preseason All-American. I tell you what, when you need it, she is the one to go to for a basket. 25-18, it's a 7-point lead for Rockies. They get the ball over the right-hand side, deep pass underneath the basket. Francis, little turnaround's no good. A little too hot to handle off that one, as ball was tipped out of bounds by Heron. Chance for Maldonado to come in, but we're going to take a break. Let's do it right along with them. It'll be a full timeout here as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of this sporting event. They would like to remind you that they too have a team. Like the 2 teams on the field, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance Team is ready to take care of all your insurance needs. Glenn Lambert reminds us that Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance has been in business for a long time.
For over 100 years, Cascade Farmers Mutual has been offering low-cost protection for your home and property. Give our agents a call and find out why you should have it. Call 1-800-310-3923. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance, insuring Montanans since 1913.
And thank you to Glenn Lambert, Cascade Farmers Mutual, longtime sponsor. Glenn's normally here at the game. He had some family stuff that he was taking care of today. His dad passed away, so we send out our condolences to him and his entire family. I ref with his son Cody, and of course we broadcast with Glenn. Football and basketball, and a lot of times he's the big voice guy here. Instead, we got Baker Bob here as our big voice guy tonight, filling in for Glenn as he, like I said, had the funeral today. So thoughts and prayers are out to him and his family. We are underway here. 25-18 is the Rocky lead. Francis sets the ball out really high on the right-hand side. Back to Marqueta. She pulls up from 3. That one's no good. Front iron, and it's going to be McDonough with the rebound. They definitely want to establish the 3-point shot on the Rocky sideline there, as it's going to be the Argos trailing by 7 with the ball on the right-hand side. 4:27 to go here in the second quarter. McDonough driving the lane, gets bumped. She goes to the ground. Foul is going to be against Rocky, and that will be foul number 1 on Alicia Chamberlain. As of course, Coach Keller arguing the point over there. A little grin on his face, visiting with Porchy, as they're set to bring the ball in. I don't know why they're holding it up for a conversation, but they are. As now they're going to go ahead and get this one started. They're bringing the ball over the right-hand side. Parker Esri working over the left-hand side in the hands of Heron. Standing at the right elbow. Molly drives left. Kicks it over in the hands of McDonough. Steph back top the key to Maldonado. 25-18 is still the Rocky lead. 4:13 to go. Deep pass over the left. McDonough back to the top of the key to Parker. She drives in with the left hand. They're going to say she traveled as she picked the foot up before she put the ball down, so we're going to send it back the other way. 4:08 to go here in this second quarter. It's a 7-point game. Back and forth we go. We got a good one going on, as I know folks out there in internet world are enjoying this one as much as I am. Quickly, the ball on the left-hand side. Into the hands of the Battling Bears. Chamberlain wants to drive in. She'll kick it back out into the hands of Francis. No, this time was Jones, and she'll kick it over to Michaela. Michaela goes to the right-hand side. That one's going to be picked off. Maldonado, one-on-one. She's got room, takes it right to the rack. And no whistle on that one, but McDonough comes up with a rebound. She's trying to clear some space. A lot of hands in there. Well, I tell you, they're letting them play on one side of the floor. McDonough pulls up from 15. Count it. Steph McDonough is able to put that one through. A lot of contact down there. Boy, 6 points for Steph, and he cuts it down to a 5-point game. 25-20. Brooks with the ball. McKenna comes over the left-hand side. She'll hand it off into the hands of Chamberlain. Alicia goes top the key. So rotate around the perimeter. This time Jones, Brooks drives in, goes baseline, barrels right over the top of the defender. As this ball's going to be tipped around, a little hot potato out there. Quickly over the right-hand side. Reset the shot clock as it did touch the rim. McKenna Jones with the ball, works the right-hand side, dribbles it out, hands it off. Wanting to set it up, she will, brings the top of the key. Alexi Jones with it. 2:52 to go here in this second quarter, 14 to go on the shot clock. Michaela Jones, little crossover dribble, drives the lane, right in with the right-hand floater. That one's no good. Maldonado tipped it back into the hands of Rocky. This time she gets the rebound, holds on to it. She'll dribble it out with the left-hand side. As quickly coming down, Heron steps back, hands it off. Parker, Esri for two. It's good. Esri right to the rack with the left hand. They want to talk about it. We will too. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be back after this 60 on KNX 102.7 FM.
You've been working all day and you're meeting friends. Take it to the max. You're looking for fun, got an evening to spend. Take it to the max. The Max Sports Bar Casino. Join the crowd, the Max attracts. It's the friendliest place that we know. We can't wait to get back to the Max. Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the Max.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. It's not too early to start thinking about spring semester. At Great Falls College MSU, you have the opportunity to start your degree here and then transfer to one of the four-year institutions across the state. You can also pursue your future in accounting, computer technology, 15 healthcare programs, welding and fabrication, and industrial technology. It's never too early to start thinking about spring semester. To find out where it all begins, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 406-268-3700.
As we get back to action, it's going to be Rocky with the ball, working right to left on the radio dial, left to right on the TV or computer, depending upon where you're watching it right now. As the Battling Bears driving in with the left hand. Tight defense over to Farsfeet, quickly over the left-hand corner. This three-point shot is up, no good by Smith. Rebound comes down as Trista Murphy right there to clean it up. She'll kick it over to Maldonado. Emily, little star step, drives the lane right to the rack. That was blocked from behind. Good defense by Rocky, as coming out of the pack is going to be Farsfeet. She'll pull up from 14. That one might have been blocked. And I believe that was blocked. So they're going to say that one will stay here with Rocky. Good defense by the Argos. As substitutions coming in, Parker Esri will be back on the floor. She'll come in for Callie. Callie Wilson will come over. Wilson doing a nice job. As they'll bring the ball in. 21 to go on the shot clock. 1:51 to go on the game clock. Second quarter action. Deep pass underneath to Jones. Jones with the wraparound. She goes up strong with a reverse layup. It is good, as she did get away with a wraparound dribble on that one there, and coach was letting the officials know about that. Maldonado with the ball on the right-hand side. 27-22. Randy set to come in as Maldonado will pull it from 15. Emily gets her first basket of the contest here in the second quarter. Emily averaging 11.2 points per game, as well as 4.5 assists, gets her first field goal. Farsfeet will take the ball down the right-hand side, kicks back left. This time it's going to be in the hands of Brooke Jones, where she'll rotate over to Smith. Alexa back to Jones. Jones wants to drive in with left hand, spin move at 15, right against Murphy. Strong move to the basket. Maldonado with the rebound. And now we're going to get the whistle and the foul. Boy, three bodies reaching in, beating on her, and it's going to be foul number 2 on Chamberlain. As quickly up off the bench is going to be Ebony Jackson. Jackson on for the first time tonight. Ebony coming in for Rocky. Also coming in is going to be Michaela Jones back in for Rocky. Couple of substitutions over there as Jenna Randich back on the floor for the Argos. 27-24, Bears by 3. We've got a tight one going on here on a Saturday night. A minute to go here in this second quarter. Randich to the high post. Murphy turns around, gets down to Steph. McDonough splits a couple defenders, goes strong to the rack. Now we got a whistle going our direction. And the foul is going to go against, it's going to be against Ebony Jackson. Ebony just came in the game, picks up her first personal. Steph McDonough will go to the line. McDonough, a 75, almost 76% foul shooter, as the first free throw is no good. Stephanie, 25 out of 34 on the season now, as Ellie Teske will come into the contest. Ellie on the floor for the second time. 6-foot freshman from Yakima, Washington. Second free throw is up. It is good. 1 out of 2 from the line. She's got 7 in all. It's a 2-point contest. Under a minute to go here. Second quarter action on the Belleville Bank scoreboard. As Jones with the ball on the right elbow. Michaela drives the lane, goes strong to the basket. Goes strong to the floor. And she's going to walk herself over to the free throw line, where she's going to get a couple from the charity stripe. As Portia will come over and tell us who the foul is on. It is going to be on Molly Heron. That'll be the first one on the senior. As Michaela Jones to the line, she is 2 out of 3. 87% on the season, shooting 66% on the night. Make that 75% as she dials up that one. As Kiana Corpus on the floor again. second free throw opportunity coming up for Michaela Jones. Averaging 10.5 points per game and a little over 2.5 assists. Both free throws are good. 4 out of 5, 80% from the charity stripe. Getting back to our average here as it's down to 40 seconds to go here in this second quarter. 24 to go on the shot clock. They'll work the ball over to Molly Heron on the right elbow. Quick back top the key to Randich as they rotate around the perimeter. McDonough with the ball, wants to kick it over the right. She will to Randich. As Parker working hard down underneath the basket, but they are double and triple teaming her. They are really closing down in the post. McDonough, spin move, 7 to go on the shot clock. Little up and under with the right. Count it. It's good. Steph McDonough starting to feel it now. She's got 7 in the quarter, 9 in the game. It's a 2-point game. Shot clock is off as they are going to try and wait for the last basket. As it's going to be Farsfeet pulling up from 15. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to McDonough. Another half-court shot. We'll see. She lets it go. No, not going to count. Just like the first quarter ended, the second quarter will do the same. 29-27, Bears by 2. We're going to step aside. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with our first half analysis as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
Benefis Orthopedic Center of Montana is the region's premier joint replacement program. And now board-certified physician Dr. Michael Doobie is performing anterior hip replacements using a specially designed HANA table, which allows patients to lie on their backs during the procedure. Using the HANA table, Dr. Doobie makes a single incision without cutting any surrounding muscle, which means patients have less pain and quicker recovery times. For more information on anterior hip replacements, call Benefis Orthopedic Center of Montana at 455-3650.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out, delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Hi, I am Bailey Escott with the University of Providence Rodeo Team. As I get closer to graduation, I realize that I need to take control over my life. Auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance have always been handled by my parents up to this point. It's a scary world. Who should I trust? Randy Bogdan, Farm Bureau Insurance and Investments, tells me what I need to know, not what I want to hear. Proper coverage is as important as the cost. It doesn't matter how cheap the premium is if you're not covered properly. Give Randy a call today. He is located 1 block west of Riverview School on Smelter Avenue. Or give him a call at 453-5255.
Question: what's Irish for trivia contest? Answer: pub quiz at the Celtic Cowboy Pub and Restaurant, of course. We're hosting pub trivia every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Bring your friends and compete for prizes by tackling a range of trivia questions in multiple categories. Better yet, form a team and play every week. Put your massive intellect on display, or just have a good time with your friends. If the question is how to have fun on Tuesday nights, then we have the answer. Pub quiz trivia at the Celtic Cowboy. Eat, drink, be Irish.
If a gift is worth giving, it's worth remembering. Double G Engraving are the experts at personalizing your gifts. With a wide selection of gifts in their showroom or special orders to suit your needs. Picture frames to capture your family reunion. Bronze baby shoes as a childhood memory. Family trees for anniversaries. Sandblasted beer mugs or champagne glasses to remember a couple's special day. Log on to their website, doublegengraving.com, or visit them at 612 2nd Street South. They're your one-stop shop for all your personal, business, and promotional needs.
It's a tradition that dates way, way back. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Taco John's and the can't-skip holiday tradition, better known as Nachos Navidad. Now you remember all those red and green tortilla chips, the incredible nacho cheese, the cool sour cream, and of course, the amazing 100% American beef. When Santa asks what you want this year, tell him Nachos Navidad. Then tell him where to find it. Taco John's.
Made it to halftime here in Great Falls on a beautiful Saturday night as the Christmas holiday season is upon us. Appreciate you tuning in here on KNX 102.7 FM. I'm Randy Bogdan. Taking a look at some of the scoring in this first half in a back-and-forth contest that the Lady Argos found themselves outscored 17-11 in that first quarter. They were able to turn that around and outscore Rocky 16-12 in the second quarter. So that's where we're at, 29-27 Rocky by 2. Leading the scorers on the Argo sideline, 9, Steph McDonough. She's also leading with the rebounds, has 5 of those, a couple of steals and a couple of blocks, as she is doing everything she can out there. Got a little help though. Parker Esri with 5 has done a great job getting position underneath the basket, but I'll tell you, Rocky's doing a great job crashing down on her as they continue to battle her underneath the basket and fight her for the basket. It's going to be Trista Murphy for 4, Molly Heron with 4. 2 points for Emily Maldonado, 2 for Callie Wilson, and 1 for Jenna Randich. On the other side of the floor, leading with 16 points, Michaela Jones. She's got a couple from outside the arc. She's got several field goals right up there against the basket. She's got a couple of free throws as well. As a matter of fact, 4 out of 5 from the charity stripe. Thanks, Jared. Jared Burr helped me out here, bringing me some water there. It's getting a little dry. And we got 5 points for Alexis Smith, 4 points for Haley Farsfeet, 2 points for Alicia Chamberlain, 2 points for Brooke Jones. So that's our halftime scoring. We're still adding up some of our other stats. So we'll step aside. Let's take another 3-minute break. We will come back with those as we're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
If you're looking to improve your performance on and off the field, then you need to call Results. Results is the area's premier sports training program, offering the latest technology and proven training approaches to help you reach maximum performance. Results focuses on enhancing the fundamental building blocks of athletic performance while reducing the risk of injury, keeping you in the game. Sports can be unpredictable, but your results don't have to be. Call Results today at 731-8963 and take your game to the next level.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Anderson Glass Doors and Windows provides residents of Cascade County and surrounding area with top quality residential and commercial windows, glass, and door service. As we jump into the holiday season, Anderson Glass staff would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for your continued support throughout the year.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
For 122 years, Kaufman's Menswear Center has been a proud member of the Great Falls community, supporting local events and high school sports after 3 generations of Kaufmans have attended local schools and participated in local and Montana University sports. Kaufman's Menswear Center is proud to bring you local high school broadcasts of football, boys and girls basketball, and girls volleyball. Kaufman's Menswear Center, a proud sponsor of local high school student athletes. Kaufman's Menswear Center, 411 Central Avenue.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the way, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it.
Create memories with your gift giving this holiday season. Double G Engraving can personalize thousands of gifts available in-store or online. Memorable gifts for everyone on your list. Need gift ideas for your Engraving for all your personal and promotional needs at 612 2nd Street South.
Three-Way Auto Body knows it happens every day. The dreaded car accident. Thankfully, everyone's okay. Well, except your car. That's where Three-Way Auto Body comes in. Plus, they guarantee their work so you can rest assured that it was fixed to factory specs and with your safety in mind. So, the next time you find yourself at a fender bender, tow it or drive it straight to Three-Way Auto Body.
Three-Way Auto Body, driven to perfection.
And welcome back to basketball fans. 29-27 is the Bears lead as we are at halftime here. Both teams still back in the locker room as you expected. A great contest here. Rocky Mountain with a big victory last night over MSU Northern Skylights. 69-54. They come into season 6-0 overall, 1-0 in conference play. And of course, the University of Providence, after a big win against the number 22 Chamberlain down in that Tennessee tournament, coming with a 9-1 record as they did lose their first game of the tournament to the number 4 team in the nation. Of course, this is their first game of the conference play turnovers are something that I know Coach is taking a look at back there. It's fairly even, but there's still far too many. 21 first half turnovers for the Lady Argos, 18 on the other side of the floor for Rocky Mountain. As far as rebounds, you're fairly close on that one there. And I just gave you the rebound total there. I had the wrong number circled. So 21 rebounds for the Argos, 18 for Rocky Mountain. Turnovers not near as bad as I thought. 7 for the Argos and 3 for the Rocky Mountain Battling Bears over there. Shooting percentage right now, the Argos are winning that from the field goal range, 44% to just 30% for Rocky, but where they're hitting is from the three-point land. They're at 30% there, 66% from the charity stripe on the other side of it. Three-point field goal is only 1 out of 7. The Argos just having a tough time hitting that outside shot as they're shooting at 14%. And 2 out of 5 from the free throw line, 40% there. They haven't been to the charity stripe very much. I know that was one of the things that Coach was talking to the officials about, is there was a lot of contact, but you take a look at the other side, they've only been to the free throw line 9 times over there as well. And so the guys, the officials out there are letting them play. Very physical game so far, and that's what you expect when these teams start to battle here in the conference. Let's go ahead and take another break. Let's hear from some of those great sponsors. This will be a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with more on KNX 102.7 FM.
Vehicle problems are never a laughing matter. At Ox & Son Towing and Recovery, they know this. Their 24-hour emergency service handles it all. From a simple lockout to towing and recovery, licensed, insured, and state certified. In your next time of need, lean on the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery, 868-4142.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out, delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of this sporting event. They would like to remind you that they too have a team. Like the 2 teams on the field, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance Team is ready to take care of all your insurance needs. Glenn Lambert reminds us that Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance has been in business for a long time.
For over 100 years, Cascade Farmers Mutual has been offering low-cost protection for your home and property. Give our agents a call and find out why you should have it. Call 1-800-310-3923. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance, insuring Montanans since 1913.
Question: what's Irish for trivia contest? Answer: pub quiz at the Celtic Cowboy Pub and Restaurant, of course. We're hosting pub trivia every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Bring your friends and compete for prizes by tackling a range of trivia questions in multiple categories. Better yet, form a team and play every week. Put your massive intellect on display, or just have a good time with your friends. If the question is how to have fun on Tuesday nights, then we have the answer. Pub quiz trivia at the Celtic Cowboy. Eat, drink, be Irish.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. It's not too early to start thinking about spring semester. At Great Falls College MSU, you have the opportunity to start your degree here and then transfer to one of the 4-year institutions across the state. You can also pursue your future in accounting, computer technology, 15 healthcare programs, welding and fabrication, and industrial technology. It's never too early to start thinking about spring semester. To find out where it all begins, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 406-268-3700.
It's a tradition that dates way, way back. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Taco John's and the Can't Skip holiday tradition, better known as Nachos Navidad. Now you remember all those red and green tortilla chips, the incredible nacho cheese, the cool sour cream, and of course the amazing 100% American beef. When Santa asks what you want this year, tell him Nachos Navidad. Then tell him where to find it. Taco John's.
And thank you for tuning in tonight here in KNX 102.7 FM. We are game number 1 of 2 as we are starting conference play. It is halftime here in Great Falls on a Saturday night. Just a little over 2 minutes to go here as this halftime continues on. 29-27. The Bears are up by 2. They've led this one by as much as, I want to say, 9 at one time, and the Argos continue to battle their way back. I believe they had that score a couple of different times here. As we got a good crowd on hand here, as a lot of folks coming out to watch this. We've had a lot of activities going on here at the university. Big wrestling tournament yesterday, and of course we've got a lot of that coming up as well. We're going to be going on the road after this. We've got another doubleheader tomorrow night. Carroll College is coming to town, but then we are going to be traveling, as it'll be the end of December before we have Argos back at home. Encourage you to come out and see them in person, because I'll tell you what, it is a fun atmosphere here. It is a college atmosphere, and these kids are really working hard out there. But as I look up at the clock, I see we have a chance to take one more short timeout, so let's do that as we get ready for our second half. 29-27 on the Bell Valley Bank scoreboard. It's a 2-point Bears lead. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
See the full line of Yamaha Viking utility side-by-sides at Pure Bliss Cycle Sales. Yamaha Vikings feature true 3- or 6-person cabins, class-leading comfort, huge cargo capacity, proven off-road capability, and real-world tough reliability. Plus, exclusive features like Ultramatic automatic transmission and on-command 4-wheel drive. Visit Pure Bliss Cycle Sales today. Always protect the environment and wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation.
Been working all day and you're meeting friends. Take it to the max. You're looking for fun, got an evening to spend. Take it to the max. The Max Sports Bar Casino. Join the crowd, the Max attracts. It's the friendliest place that we know. We can't wait to get back to the Max. Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the Max.
Absolutely beat me at the max. Sounds like a great plan. I got a couple of games I got to do here first. Is Rick Goodman giving them the pre-start speech there, and I'll tell you what, he was very animated in the group of starters out there. Emily Maldonado, we got Molly Heron on the floor, Steph McDonough, Callie Wilson, and Parker Ezra. As Rick was letting them know to get after it out there. These girls have the talent, the ability, and they can do it. And that's what he was telling them out there. As Heron will have the ball on the right elbow quickly up the hands of Parker. Ezra turned around from 15. Back iron no good. Rebound is tipped around. Callie had it for a moment, but it was stolen away by Francis as Markella will kick it over the hands of Farsfeet. Haley will work the top of the key, kicks over the right-hand side. Thinking about the three was Jones. Instead, she'll drive the lane. Loses it off of Wilson there. Callie reached in, tipped that one out, and that was a good closeout by the Argos there. She's got a couple of those three-pointers already in the books. Michaela Jones it is with 16 in the first half. It's a 2-point game here on the Bell Valley Big scoreboard, 29-27, 21 to go on the shot clock. Bears up by 2 as Jones with the ball on the top of the key, man-to-man defense up against Maldonado. Looking for the handoff, she will, in the hands of Farsfeet. Haley, spin move out at 15, pulls up. Back iron, rattles around, no good. Wilson with a good box out there. Hands it off, quickly up on the left-hand side. Heron with the ball, standing on the left elbow, wants to feed it in. Quick pass the top of the key to Wilson. Callie goes right, McDonough drives in, pulls back. Wants to work the right-hand side, picks up her dribble and sets it back up top of the key. As Parker will come out to offer the screen. Instead, she'll go back underneath the basket there, try to get her position, and she's battled all night long. She will get it, but it's a high post. She's pushed out as Wilson will pull up from 3. That one's off the iron, no good. Long rebound. Parker tried to get in and get that one away, not able to do it. Quickly, Farsfeet will come down the right-hand side. Still 29-27, scoreless here in the second half as they'll kick the ball over the left-hand side. Now deep, three-point shot. Wide open, you can't give them that big of an opening as Justin Jewell will pick up her first basket of the contest and first points at all. 32-27 is now the Rocky lead. As Ezri will kick the ball over the right-hand side to McDonough. Steph drives in, pulls up from 15, rattles it around, it's good. Steph McDonough had a huge second quarter of 7 points. And she's had a couple career nights here in the last month with 35 and I believe 34 points, 34, 35, somewhere in there. Had a couple of good scoring nights for her. She can do it. Right now she's got 11. As right now the ball's in the hands of Jones. She wants to go right, comes back to the left, cuts across the free throw line there, hands it off. Markella Francis tries to do the little baby hook there, not able to get that one to connect. As quickly coming the other way is Maldonado. Thinking about passing to Heron, not able, just too many defenders in the way. As Ezra with the ball top of the key works left-hand side. Heron drives in, has that one blocked from behind. Trying to go over and get that one, not able to do it. As quickly coming the other direction, it's going to be Farsfeet. Haley with the ball is going to cross the center court there. 7:45 to go here in the second quarter as 32-29 is the Rocky lead. She'll set it up top of the key. Ball's tipped, trying to get into the high post, not able to do it. Heron will come out with a loose ball. She'll kick it over to Emily. Maldonado with the ball, left-hand side. As her folks are listening in, Parker, another three-point shot is up, no good. Not the shot Coach Bill wanted from her, but she took it. Hit one earlier in the contest as Jones steps back, throws this one over the top of the key in the hands of Francis. No, that's into the hands of Jones. Brooke back to Michaela. Michaela crossover dribble. Sees the lane, goes right to the rack. They're going to say there was the checking foul there as they got her on the arm. This one is going to go against Callie Wilson. That'll be foul number 3 on Wilson as Tristan Murphy comes in. 3 fouls on that one there, boy. Coach not happy with that call. 32-29, Bears by 3, 7:09 to go here in this third quarter. Deep pass over the top as it's going to be Jones driving in. She's going to have that one blocked by Tristan. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tristan's going to pick up foul number 2. Tough angle. It looked like that one was all ball, but they're going to say she got her on the arm, and so that's going to send Brooke Jones to the line. Jones 2 out of 4 from the charity stripe. Make that 3 out of 5. Shooting above her percentage of 47.8% on the season. Couple of tough calls back to back. Looked like they might have been good clear blocks, but they were not called as such. As we're going to quickly go the other direction. Maldonado with the ball, trailing by 4, 33-29. Emily with the ball. Tristan working hard underneath the basket. She will get at the high post. Now we're going to have the whistle and the foul on the push-off, as this one's going to go against Ebony Jackson. That'll be foul number 2 on Jackson, as she was pushed up hard against Murphy as Tristan was working underneath the basket. They'll bring it over to Parker. Parker had the ball just taken out of her hand, but Molly right there to steal it back. They did reset the shot clock on the change of possession, and the lazy pass is going to be picked off in the lane. Michaela Jones will bring the ball over the left-hand side. Wide open, driving in, handing the ball off, as they'll set it back up top of the key. This time to Brooke Jones. She wants to spin in the lane, as that one's just tipped around, hot potato. Both teams getting lazy out there with their passes. McDonough comes out with the steal. That'll be number 3 for her. It should come back to Maldonado. Emily over to Steph. McDonough squares up, comes back top of the key. Maldonado getting everybody in place. Both teams look like they're starting to get tired as they have been running hard out there. At 11 seconds to go on the shot clock. Emily drives in, kicks back to Heron. Molly maintains her dribble, right hand. Kicks over in the corner. Tristan drives baseline, goes up strong. There was 3 whistles, and all 3 of them looked at each other. There was contact, followed by a travel, and the contact is going to get the call, as this one is going to go against Michaela Jones. That's foul number 2 on her, as Wes Keller arguing on that one. Both coaches have been in the ears of the officials all night long. 57% from the charity stripe is what Tristan shot on the season. She is 0 for 1 tonight. And she'll have a couple of these up here. First one is up. It is good. She says, I hear you, Radio Man. I can hear it. I can hear you. I can make that one, too. She does. 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe. Cuts down to a 3-point lead. Second opportunity coming up as the Argos shoots 74% from the charity stripe on the season. Second one is good as well. 2 out of 3. That bumps her up to 66% on the night. That also bumps it down to a 2-point game. 33-31. Bears by 2. 6 minutes to go here in this third quarter on the Bell Bank scoreboard. Jones with the ball. She'll want to pass it. She was thinking about shooting, instead she got rid of it, as she will get the ball back top the key. Michaela's got a couple big threes in that first half, and one here in the third. Deep 3-point shot off the right iron, no good. Esri just out hustling everybody. Nice job holding the ball into the hands of Maldonado. Emily will bring the ball on the right-hand side, pulls back. Looking for McDonough. She will get over Steph on the left elbow. Steph waiting for the offense to set up. Deep pass to Parker. Esri, little up and under. A lot of contact. She goes up strong for the hoop, and count it. It's good. Parker Esri with the basket and the 3-point opportunity. Maya got fouled on the play before. They didn't call it, which actually was an advantage because it allowed her to get another rebound, a putback, and a chance for a 3-point play. We're all tied up on the board. 33 all. First opportunity to take the lead for the Argos tonight. Substitutions coming in. And that was a wait list on that one there. She'd already given the ball to Parker there. They shouldn't have allowed it, but they did. They went and just took the ball back as Esri steps up to the free throw line. She's an 80% free throw shooter. She is good on her first, and it is a Argos lead, 34-33 at the 5:25 mark of the third quarter. Here in KNX 102.7 FM, Jones with the ball on the right elbow, looking for the screen, wanting to go around it. She does. She drives baseline, and we're going to have the nickel dimer there as the 2 officials visiting about it. And so this one will go against Heron, I believe. as the official will come over, and that is the case. So that'll be foul number 2 on Molly, as she had to go around the screen to get back in front of Jones, and that'll send Jones to the free throw line. Michaela is 4 out of 5, 80% on the night, shooting just underneath her season percentage of 87.5. She rattles the first one in. It is good. She's got 17 in the game. As I said, she had a couple big three-pointers in the first half, as she has tied the contest up at 34 all. Second free throw's up. It is good as well. And Keller wants to call a timeout. We'll take it along with them. It'll be a full one. We'll be back as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
For 122 years, Kaufman's Menswear Center has been a proud member of the Great Falls community, supporting local events and high school sports after 3 generations of Kaufman's have attended local schools and participated in local and Montana University sports. Kaufman's Menswear Center is proud to bring you local high school broadcasts of football, boys and girls basketball, and girls volleyball. Kaufman's Menswear Center, a proud sponsor of local high school student athletes. Kaufman's Menswear Center, 411 Central Avenue.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together at one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials. Weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benson, where everyone is treated like a local.
Absolutely. If you ever get out in that Fort Benton country, stop in and see the Clubhouse do a great job out there. Good folks out there in Fort Benton, and we appreciate them helping us bring you Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM. We got a barn burner going on here on a Saturday night. I'll tell you what, if you're not here, you're there, and I don't know if there's any better place to be than listening to Argo Basketball here on the live stream in KNX 102.7 FM and Network 1 Sports. 35-34 is the Bears lead with 5:16 to go here in this third quarter on the Belt of the Bank scoreboard. As once again, we are listening to the Benefice Game of the Week. It's going to be Argo's ball, and it'll be Maldonado bringing it up for UP. Emily with the ball top of the key as they have spread the floor out. Stephanie squares over the basket, thinking about pulling the trigger, did not, as she's come alive in that second quarter and this third quarter. She's got a basket already early on. Deep underneath Tristan Murphy. Great position for the big girl underneath. 6'1", used all of it. She stretched that one out as the lead is back in the hands of the Argos. 36-35 on the Belt by the Bank scoreboard. 4:48 to go third quarter. Jones almost lost the handle. Tristan will pick up the defense as she will body up against Chamberlain. Alicia, I'm not sure how she got that one over the rim, but she did. Soft touch, she kind of slid that one in. Tristan Murphy will pick up foul number 3. And Callie Wilson will need to come back in, but not before immediate timeout. So we'll be back after the 60-second break as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate, 452-9541.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it.
Thank you to McDonald's, Bill and Casey and Joey and the whole crew over there. Robert, we appreciate all you do bringing us basketball. Not to mention that fine food. I hit McDonald's quite a bit. They got that store over by my office on the Northwest Bypass, and I pop in there on a regular basis. Probably too much, as a matter of fact. But we're going to get back to action here, and we're going to start at the free throw line as Alicia Chamberlain just got the basket on a very soft roll over the rim. Now she's going to get the chance to complete the three-point play. It's a 1-point lead, make that a 2-point lead, as she is good on that. 38-36 Bears. 4:40 to go on the Bell Bank scoreboard. It's third quarter action. University of Providence have battled their way back into this very physical, very good game here as they'll quickly bring it over to the left-hand side to McDonough. Steph, deep pass into Parker. Quickly set that one up, almost stolen away. Maldonado with a nice job, little one-hand pass as she'll set up to the high post. Little give and go. Heron drives in with the right hand, comes up underneath the basket, is beat up bad underneath there. 4 to go on the shot clock. McDonough with the ball. They'll have to get it off. Molly will pull the trigger on 3. No good. Ball is tipped around. McDonough goes and steals a rebound away, literally steals that one away. She had no right to get it. She did. Good hustle by Stephanie as Maldonado will work the ball over to Steph. Back to the high post. Callie Williams, strong left-hand move to the basket there. Just came up short. Saw a lane, took it. And quickly it's going to be the Battling Bears coming back the other way. Jones with the ball, sets it up into the hands. Well, she's just going to get it right back, so we'll keep it here with Michaela. Jones dribbles it out, back top of the key. Rotate around the perimeter. 15 to go on the shot clock. As, boy, the 5-second count should have been going by now as they'll set that one up into the hands of Chamberlain. Alicia kicks over to Michaela. Jones, she'll step back from 3. Rattles that around the rim, no good. No box out by the Argos as the ball's going to be stolen away. I'll tell you what, both these teams are getting into it here as they're having a great time on the floor. You love these types of contests and you expect nothing less from the Frontier Conference. Maldonado, she'll step back for a big 3. That one's back iron, no good. Rebound comes down. Nobody was ready for the shot, so they didn't box out. It's going to be Rocky with the ball. It's going to be Jones bringing it down on the right-hand side. Got to watch her. She'll kick the defender. Works the right-hand side. Split a couple defenders. Jones does, or excuse me, Chamberlain does, as Maldonado will come out with a loose ball rebound. Emily will bring it across the half-court line. Substitution set to come in. Heron thought about shooting instead. She kind of flips the ball over the top of the key into the hands of McDonough as Wilson will pull up from 15. And she is going to get bailed out on that one there as she thought about not shooting and she got hit. Michaela Jones will get hit with the personal as Callie Wilson, 76% free throw shooter, 19 out of 25 on the season, has not been to the line yet as Jenna Randich set to come in as soon as the first free throw is done. A couple players coming in for Coach Keller as well. As Wilson will toll up to the 15-foot line. She'll pull the trigger on the first one. It is no good. It rattles around as Randich will come in for Molly Heron. Back on the floor is going to be Brooke Jones. And also coming back in is going to be Alexi Smith as Alexi saw some good minutes in that first half. Another opportunity coming up for Wilson. Callie, like I said, is a good free throw shooter, 76% on the season. Missed her first one. She will connect with the second one. That gives her 3 points in the game. As quickly coming the other way, it's a 1-point contest. Rocky 38, UP 37. As McDonough knuckling down on defense, almost gets another steal. She goes to the floor. As why did they not call the tie-up? My goodness. My goodness. Oh my goodness. As the official's going to come over. Official's going to come over and explain what happened. The foul is going to go against Callie Wilson. That'll be foul number 4 on something that should have been tied up or considered a tie-up. I thought much earlier than that. As Alicia Chamberlain will go to the line. Alicia is perfect from the line tonight as the emotions are starting to run pretty thick here on Media Row. Right next to the bench as they're going to bring Molly Heron back in. They're going to go small ball. No, they're going to keep Parker in. They're going to bring Ellie Teskey out. As they're continuing to rotate players back and forth here. Going to a small ball. 38-37, Bears by 1, 2:28 to go. Chamberlain with a chance for another as this one is no good. Parker with the defense, box out. 0 for 2 from that. Boy, I'll tell you what, they're letting a lot of things go here as it's going to be Rocky Mountain driving in on the right-hand side. Offensive foul is what they're going to call on this one here as it's going to be Haley Farsfeet barreling over the defender, and now Coach Keller is in the ear of the official. Both of these coaches letting the officials know exactly how they're seeing it, and they're not agreeing with anything the officials are doing. Oh, it's a fun game out here. 38-37, Bears by 1, 2:15 to go, third quarter action. Emily Maldonado with the ball down the middle of the floor. They're trailing by 1 on the Belt by the Bank scoreboard. Heron with the ball, left elbow, goes back top the key. Maldonado works right-hand side. Randich to the high post. McDonough drives in, pulls up from 10. Count it. It's good. Steph McDonough with her second basket of the quarter. Give her 13 in all. It's a 1-point Argo lead. Minute 52 to go here in this third quarter. It's going to be Farspeed working the ball over the left-hand side. Haley passes it right in the hands of Jones. Brooke thinks about throwing it down. She doesn't. She just rotates out back on around the perimeter. 16 to go on the shot clock. Farspeed with a crossover dribble, kicks it back. Jones drives in with the right-hand side. Pushes off on Parker, pulls back, goes left. This time Farspeed goes baseline, pulls up from 15. That one comes up short. Randich with the rebound. And the run and start. She wants to bring it down the left-hand side to Heron. Molly kicks it back in the left-hand side to Maldonado. Emily, quick pass over the top of the key to Randich. Jenna with a little head fake, comes back left-hand side. Emily Maldonado will drive over around the perimeter. As she goes baseline, drives in, pulls up from 10. That one's no good, but Parker right there for the rebound. She goes up strong, has her pocket pick from behind. And the foul is going to go against the Argos. As it's going to go against Molly Heron. That'll be foul number 3 on Heron. As bringing it down for the free throw is going to be Brooke Jones. And if you want to put somebody on the line, Brooke Jones is the girl. She is a 47% on the season. She is 3 out of 6. She's shooting a little better than average, 50%, as she is good on the first one. As Brittany White on the floor for the first time, and Kiana Corpus coming in. So Brittany will come in for Coach Himmelberg. As second free throw opportunity coming up. Back to a tie game, 39 all at a minute 10. Argos down by 6 after 1, down by 2 after 2. Boy, they'd love to go into the fourth quarter with the lead. Right now they're going to trail by 1 as 2 for 2 from the charity stripe for Jones. Maldonado with the ball on the right-hand side as she'll bring the ball down against tight man-to-man defense. They continue to body up. McDonough at the free throw line. Splits a couple defenders, drives in with the left hand, count it. McDonough, she says, I can do it. Just put your team on my shoulders and let's run with it. Give her 15 in the contest. Back to 1-point Argo lead. Quickly coming the other direction. It's be the Battle and Bears. They'll hand it off to Farspeed. Haley drives the lane, throws it up, looking for the whistle on the contact, not going to get it. As we're going to quickly go the other way. Maldonado with the ball, splits a couple defenders, hold the ball top of the key, wants to go left. She will. Splits, pulls up from 5, count it. Emily Maldonado with her second basket of the game. And a foul. The hoop and the harm. As the foul is going to go against, we'll see who it's going to go against. It's going to go against Markayla Francis. Emily Maldonado, a 71% foul shooter, chance to make the three-point play. She's going to get it. Lane violation. They're not going to worry about it because it rolled over the rim. It's a 4-point lead. Biggest Argo lead of the night. As bringing the ball down is going to be Corpus. Kiana with the ball for Coach Keller. Game clock and shot clock is basically even. About a second differential between the two. 44-40 is the Argo lead. As they'll bring the ball around the perimeter. As this time Jones sets up top the key to Francis. Markayla wants to drive in. Parker doing a nice job on defense. Kicks it out. Throw it around the perimeter. Little one-hand floater. It's up. It's good. That one is going to be in there for Christie. Half-court shot. That's going to be short. But the Argos have got the lead. 44-42. 3 in the book. 1 to go. We'll be back with fourth quarter as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
Hi, I am Bailey Escott with the University of Providence Rodeo Team. As I get closer to graduation, I realize that I need to take control over my life. Auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance have always been handled by my parents up to this point. It's a scary world. Who should I trust? Randy Bogdan, Farm Bureau Insurance and Investments, tells me what I need to know, not what I want to hear. Proper coverage is as important as the cost. It doesn't matter how cheap the premium is if you're not covered properly. Give Randy a call today. He is located 1 block west of Riverview School on Smelter Avenue. Or give him a call at 453-5255.
It's a tradition that dates way, way back. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Taco John's and the can't skip holiday tradition, better known as Nachos Navidad. Now you remember all those red and green tortillas, incredible nacho cheese, the cool sour cream, and of course the amazing 100% American beef. When Santa asks what you want this year, tell him Nachos Navidad. Then tell him where to find it. Taco John's.
Tell Santa we want it delivered too. I'll tell you what, that sounds like a pretty good meal right here, right now. But right now, we've got fourth quarter action about to get underway. It's a 2-point Argo lead. Rocky will have the ball, as for the first time in the whole contest, they trailed in that third quarter. Argos were down by 6 at the end of 1, down by 2 at the end of 2, and up by 2 at the end of 3. Let's hope the trend continues, as it's going to be the ball in the hands of the Battling Bears. Farspeet will bring the ball over the top of the key. Tight defense against Emily Maldonado, doing a nice job staying in front of her. Deep pass underneath to Francis. She just throws that one up and gets bailed out, as Stephanie McDonough will pick up the personal. Steph was doing a nice job on defense, but they're going to say she was leaning into her, and so that's going to bring up a couple of free throws. Brooke Jones to the line again. Brooke has picked up her average here tonight, as she made the last 3 out of 4. Make that 4 out of 5. She's got 6 points in the contest. She leads them with 13.8 points per game, but they've done a pretty good job cluing on her. As second free throw is up, it is good as well. Just what Coach Bill had worried about is that tonight would be the night she'd get hot from the charity stripe. That puts back to a tie ball game, 44 all, as Randage will have the ball into the high post for McDonough. Steph feeds it down to Parker. Parker drives in strong. And coming out with the loose ball is going to be Heron. Back to McDonough, top of the key to Maldonado. As Emily looking over the coach there as they are calling in the play there. Emily Maldonado will work the right-hand side. She'll kick it over to McDonough. Steph steps back, picks up her dribble, needs to get rid of it. She will to Parker. 13 to go on the shot clock, plenty of time. Parker drives in with the left hand, splits a couple defenders. Up off the basket, and they count it. It's good. The hoop and the harm. Parker Ezra, oh my goodness, what a move, splitting a couple defenders, gathering herself up and putting it in the hoop, as it's going to be Haley Farspeet picking up foul number 3, and the wrath of Coach Steve Keller, both coaches back and forth. Oh, you got to love these games. Conference basketball frontier style. It don't get any better than this. Parker Ezra stands up the free throw line. It is good. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. It's back out to a 3-point lead. 47-44. Argos by 3. 9:06 to go on the Bell by the Bank scoreboard. We are into the fourth quarter. Bringing the ball around is going to be Kiana Corpus, as she'll set it up against Maldonado. Farspeet takes it top of the key, goes back left. Kiana with the ball, wants to work the right-hand side. She'll get past the screen. Pulls up from 15. That's off the right iron. No good. Ezra comes down with a rebound. Puts a little elbow out there to clear some space. It works because Maldonado will come out with the ball. Emily with the ball on the left-hand side. Splits a couple defenders. Throws this one up the right hand. Oh, almost not able to get that one to rattle in. Teammates weren't ready for the shot, so they didn't get in position to rebound, so quickly coming the other direction. It's going to be Rocky down by 3 on the Belt by the Bank scoreboard. 47-44. Argos are up. 8:29 fourth quarter action. Corpus pulls up. That one's no good for Kiana, as Emily will track the ball down in the corner. She'll kick it off to McDonough. Steph looking ahead, sees Molly. Molly drives it right. Nope, pulls it back. And looked like she had a lane, decided not. She'll get it to hands of McDonough. Steph drives a couple defenders. Count it. It's good. Steph McDonough, 15 points, count 17 points in the game. Only 2 in the first quarter. She is really putting a show on here tonight. 49-44. And Farspeet trips going across the lane, and they're going to call the foul on Heron. That'll be foul number 4 on Molly Heron, as Tristan Murphy will jump up off the bench. And also coming in is going to be Michaela Jones. And tough call on that one there. Limited contact, but she did bump into her, as it's going to be Rocky with the ball, trailing by 5. 49-44, as Brittany White set to come back in next dead ball. 7:54 to go. Argos are up quickly. Farspeet will take it across the left-hand side. Pulls up, goes back. Finds herself in trouble, and the double dribble. And so many things happening there. They're going to say jump ball. That'll bring Brittany in. Ball's going to point left, so we'll keep it here with the Argos. Parker will come over to the bench. So they're going to call the play in. It's going to be UP ball. 7:44 to go, fourth quarter action. 49-44 is the lead. More substitutions coming in. Alicia Chamberlain coming back on the floor for the Battling Bears. These coaches, they're playing a chess match out here. They're moving parts around. I'll tell you what, this is a lot of fun. I don't know how Coach Bill still has his tie and his coat on. I know I couldn't wear it at this point in the game. Maldonado with the ball, top of the key. She's going to work the right-hand side to McDonough. Steps back, drives in, spin move, gets it in the corner, into the hands of Randage, back to Steph, over to Murphy. Murphy pulls her from 16. Almost. No rebounders down there. So quickly coming out of the pack will be Farsfeet. She's up against Brittany White. Farsfeet take a baseline. Picks up her dribble, goes over the top. Brittany right there, almost able to steal it away. Not. Ball's going to be tipped out by Jenna, stepping up, helping out on Francis underneath. Doing a great job there as Brooke Jones had good position, and Jenna snuck in behind her, tipped that ball out. 19 to go on the shot clock, 7:14 to go on the game clock as they'll set this one into Jones. Michaela with the ball. Wanting to feed it in the post, they do, but Tristan right there. Oh, not able to steal it away. She did interfere with the ball and ended up making her miss the shot. McDonough comes out with a loose ball. She'll set it over to Maldonado. University of Providence 49, Bears 44, 6:55 to go here in this fourth quarter. Murphy standing at the free throw line on the left elbow. She will dribble it out, kicks it over to Maldonado. 12 to go on the shot clock. Emily goes to the floor, into the hands of Jenna. Jenna steps back from 25. That comes up short. Brittany trying to save it. Not able to do it. Stepped on the line. Jenna thought the clock was going out, and so she wanted to throw it, or take that shot, needed to do it. Came up short on that one. Coach is okay with that. Good effort, good hustle by all the players on the floor. 49-44 is the Argo lead. 6:38 to go as it's going to be the Bears bringing it down. Wilson comes up off the bench. Callie with 4 fouls coming back into the contest here on the next dead ball. Jones with the ball, drives in, splits a couple defenders, runs right into Murphy. Bounces off of Murphy into Maldonado. And they're going to get Murphy for that one. That's 4 fouls on Murphy. Murphy was straight up and down on that one there. I'm not sure, but as Parker Esri set to come back in, that'll put Jones on the line. Michaela, 87% foul shooter. She will pull the trigger on the first one. It is good. She's only missed 1 on the night. As Tristan Murphy will come over and Brittany White will come back out. Callie Wilson back on the floor. Parker Esri back on the floor. 49-45, Argos by 4, 6:25 to go. Second free throw is up. It rattles around, it is good. Use the entire rim on that one there. As Maldonado will bring the offense up for Coach Bill Himmelberg. 6:20 to go here in this contest, regulation anyway, as Jenna Randich will hold the ball over the right elbow, sets it back up into the hands of Maldonado. 18 to go on the shot clock. Emily dribbles around. Steph doing a nice job getting position. Does underneath. Drives baseline, spins back out. And she'll lose the ball out here to the end of the court, into the hands of Randich. Randich got bumped from behind and just lost the handle on that one as it sails out of bounds. As we'll go back the other direction. 49-46, Argos by 3. 6:02 to go. We got a nail biter going on as Farsfeet will bring the ball up for Coach Keller. Haley wants to work the right, instead brings it back to left. McDonough steps in front of her just enough to throw her off. As players are on the floor. Callie Wilson down on the floor as we're going to take a timeout. So let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with more as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
102.7 KINX. Fairfield Great Falls. More news, more information, more often.
Three-Way Auto Body knows it happens every day. The dreaded car accident. Thankfully, everyone's okay. Well, except your car. That's where Three-Way Auto Body comes in. Plus, they guarantee their work so you can rest assured that it was fixed to factory specs and with your safety in mind. Bailey. So, the next time you find yourself at a fender bender, tow it or drive it straight to Three-Way Auto Body.
Three-Way Auto Body, driven to perfection. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
If you're looking to improve your performance on and off the field, then you need to call Results. Results is the area's premier sports training program, offering the latest technology and proven training approaches to help you reach maximum performance. Results focuses on enhancing the fundamental building blocks of athletic performance while reducing the risk of injury, keeping you in the game. Sports can be unpredictable, but your results don't have to be. Call Results today at 731-8963 and take your game to the next level.
As we get back to action. It's the Argos on offense. They quickly work the ball down into Tristan Murphy's hand, as you saw on the television there. Nice give and go for the dime and the two, as she was able to put that one up and in. Callie Wilson has been helped off the floor, not speculating, something with her right leg there, as quickly underneath Rocky. 3 looks before they got that one to go in. Good defense by the Argos, as the basket's going to be counted for Alicia Chamberlain, as 48-51 is now the score. 3-point Argo lead, under 5 to go here in this fourth quarter. We'll keep you up to speed on Callie and how she's doing, but she was able to put a little weight on it as she left the floor. Tristan Murphy turns around from 15. That one's no good. Goes in strong, gets her own rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. Arrow points right. So it's going to go back to Rocky. And with that, Molly Heron will come back on the floor. But not before immediate timeout. So let's step aside. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Anderson Glass Doors and Windows provides residents of Cascade County and surrounding area with top quality residential and commercial windows, glass, and door service. As we jump into the holiday season, Anderson Glass staff would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for your continued support throughout the year.
Question: what's Irish for trivia contest? Answer: pub quiz at the Celtic Cowboy Pub and Restaurant, of course. We're hosting pub trivia every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Bring your friends and compete for prizes by tackling a range of trivia questions in multiple categories. Better yet, form a team and play every week. Put your massive intellect on display, or just have a good time with your friends. If the question is how to have fun on Tuesday nights, then we have the answer. Pub quiz trivia at the Celtic Cowboy. Eat, drink, be Irish.
University of Providence cheer squad doing a great job entertaining a very good crowd here on a Saturday night. There's still seats available, but it filled in nicely here as we are in the fourth quarter in a battle, an absolute battle with the Battling Bears. 51-48, 3-point game here at the 4:45 mark, as that last jump ball is going to point the arrow right, so it's going to be the Rocky Mountain ball. Coach Keller has called his offense up, still whispering in the ear of the official. These officials getting it from all sides here tonight, as Farspeet will bring the ball down the right-hand side into the hands of Jones. Michaela, deep pass down. Haley, little turnaround, wide open underneath, not able to connect on it, as the rebound will come down into the hands of Murphy. Tristan quickly over to Emily. Maldonado wants to bring it up over the left-hand side. Heron had an opening, decided to hold it up to Murphy. Quick pass over the right-hand side. McDonough, she stops, she pops, she drops it in for 3. It's good. Molly, or Stephanie McDonough for 3 downtown. Her first trifecta. She's got 20 in the game. As Jones, she'll pull up from distance. That one's no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Esri. But she was bumped from behind, lost the ball out of bounds, and Brittany White will come in. So they're going to give the ball right back into the hands of Rocky. 54-48, biggest lead of the game for UP. 4:06 to go, fourth quarter. Big shot by McDonough. I'll tell you what, Steph, she's doing it all out there. 20 points in the contest, as the ball right now goes to Rocky. They'll quickly get it over in the right-hand corner, as it's going to be Jones with the ball. Michaela wants to drive baseline, throws the ball up for grabs, and that's exactly what happens. Everybody got a hand on it. Last touch by Rocky. This one's going to go back to UP, as Brittany White will run over, gets ready to throw this one in. As a hot potato, nobody wanted that one there. It bounced around for a while before it went out of bounds. Maldonado with the ball, 3:52 to go here in this fourth quarter. In a great contest, first opening game of the Frontier Conference for the Argos. Game number 2 for Rocky. They had a big win last night against MSU Northern. The skylights up there. As quickly coming back, Maldonado squares over the basket. Deep pass down to McDonough. Steph in traffic. He's got 4 players around her. Boy, just being bodied up. 1:05 to go on the shot clock. As Maldonado throws that one up with the right hand. Parker right there goes strong. Thrown to the floor. I'll tell you what, that was a hard throw to the floor there for Parker Esri. She gets up a little gingerly. As good free throw shooter, as the foul will be called. This one is going to go against Michaela Jones. That's foul number 4 on Jones. As Parker Esri will step up to the free throw line. 80.8% on the season. Just has 11 points in this game, but she has been a beast underneath the basket. First free throw is up. It is good. Doing a nice job at the charity stripe tonight. Keeping with her average. As second free throw opportunity. And she will pull the trigger on this one. It is no good. Rebound comes down. McDonough had it for a moment. That is her first miss of the night. As it's going to be Farsfeet bringing the ball up the middle of the floor. Haley with the ball, trailing by 7, 55-48 is the Argo lead. As we're going to have a quick whistle and a foul. Emily Maldonado will pick up the personal on this one. As he was about to send her to the free throw line. Coach was reminding him, you can't do that, it's only 4 fouls. It was on the drive, or on the, she was trying to get across the lane there, so it was not a shooting foul. As you can tell, the emotions and the intensity is big on both sides. Coach Schimmelberg wants to take a break. Let's do it with him. It'll be a 60-second timeout on KNX 102.7 FM.
See the full line of Yamaha Viking utility side-by-sides at Pure Bliss Cycle Sales. Yamaha Vikings feature true 3 or 6 person cabins, class-leading comfort, huge cargo capacity, proven off-road capability, and real-world tough reliability. Plus, exclusive features like Ultramatic automatic transmission and on-command 4-wheel drive. Visit Pure Bliss Cycle Sales today. Always protect the environment and wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together at one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials. Weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
As we get back to action, it's going to be Rocky with the ball, trailing by 7, 55-48 on the Bell by the Bank scoreboard. They'll kick it out to Francis. Markela with a quick step over. That was no good. Rebound comes down. Parker had it for a moment. Got tipped out from behind as it did reset the shot clock on the missed shot. 55-48 is the Argo lead. 2:48 to go, fourth quarter action. As Jones will set it back up to Jones. Michaela trying to work around Brooke. She pulls the trigger on 3. That comes up short. And Esri will pick up the flat-footed rebound. That's the easiest one she's had all night, as she didn't get hit at all on that rebound. Maldonado with the ball, as coach is wanting to use up a little bit of clock here. 4 timeouts left for the Argos, 2 for the Bears. 3 for the Argos, 2 for the Bears. As they'll get it to Steph. High post, she pulls up from 5. Count it, it's good. Little one-hand floater for Steph McDonough. She's got 22 in the game. Definitely working on player of the game. And with that, Keller wants to call a timeout. We'll do the same. It'll be full. We'll be back on KNX 102.7 FM.
Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of this sporting event. They would like to remind you that they too have a team. Like the 2 teams on the field, Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance Team is ready to take care of all your insurance needs. Glenn Lambert reminds us that Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance has been in business for a long time.
For over 100 years, Cascade Farmers Mutual has been offering low-cost protection for your home and property. Give our agents a call and find out why you should have it. Call 1-800-310-3923. Cascade Farmers Mutual Insurance, insuring Montanans since 1913.
McDonald's in Great Falls has 3 locations to serve you, and now with the newest McDonald's on the west side, it is a perfect location to keep you fed while attending your favorite sporting event. If breakfast is what you want, you can get it anytime, day or night at McDonald's. Looking for a job? Stop at any of the 3 McDonald's locations and check in with starting pay starting at $9.50 per hour. McDonald's in Great Falls, proud supporters of the sporting events, and would like to welcome you into the city as you participate in your sporting endeavors. McDonald's in Great Falls, with 3 locations to serve you. We're loving it.
As we get back to action, it's Rocky on offense. Driving in is Jones. Little baby bunny right hand through the lane. That was a pretty shot, Michaela. She's got 22 in the contest, and she kicks it back down to a 7-point lead. Quickly down, Tristan Murphy. A little too hard. Parker with the rebound. Ball is on the floor. They'll kick it back out to McDonough. Steph will hold it for a moment. 27 to go on the shot clock. 57-50 is the Argo lead. Minute 37 to go. Coach definitely wants to use up a little bit of clock here, as Coach Keller is allowing his team not to come out and defend. McDonough down to 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Now they'll put it into the game motion. Back out to the hands of Maldonado. She drives around 1, 2, 3 defenders in the hands of Heron. Heron to Murphy. Tristan turns around, kicks back to Steph. Steph pulls up from 18. Rattles that off the rim, no good. Rebound's tipped around. Murphy has it for a moment. We're going to have a whistle and a jump ball, arrow points left. We're going to keep it right here with the Argos. And because the shot clock had gone off, it was a new possession. Great defense by the Argos. Minute 10 to go. Boy, they can run this down all the way down to the 42nd mark. As all they got to do is get this one in. You got to wonder if Keller's going to go to the foul. Parker will get it up in the hands of Heron. Molly dribbles out, goes back to Maldonado. And quickly, Farspeet comes out and fouls Emily Maldonado. Not sure why they picked Maldonado. She's an almost 71% foul shooter. As Haley Farspeet will pick up her 4th foul. And I see it was non-shooting, that's just the 3rd team foul. So I see it didn't matter who they fouled at this point. As I lost track of that as well. Emily Maldonado will hold the ball. Jones comes up, the defender, not close enough yet. And now she'll take it back, continue to work it around her. Now she's going to reach in, and Jones will pick up the personal. And that will be foul number 5 on Michaela Jones. And so that Alexi Smith will come up off the bench. 4th team foul, still non-shooting affair. Not the girl that he wanted to have the foul called on, because she has been a nightmare on the defensive side. As quickly they're bringing into Tristan Murphy. Murphy bodied up, whistle and a foul, and this will send Murphy to the free throw line, as the foul is going to go against Brooke Jones. That'll be foul number 1 on Brooke. Tristan Murphy will go to the line. She is a 57% foul shooter. And I agree, Rick. Oh my, what a game. Absolutely fantastic. Argos have been battling all night long. First free throw is up. It is good. The sophomore making good. She's 3 out of 4 on the night, well above her average. That pushes it out to an 8-point lead as Tristan has another opportunity coming up. 50 seconds to go here in this contest. Second free throw no good. Rebound comes down. And we got a quick whistle and a timeout. We're just going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more on KNX 102.7 FM.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. It's not too early to start thinking about spring semester. At Great Falls College MSU, you have the opportunity to start your degree here and then transfer to one of the 4-year institutions across the state. You can also pursue your future in accounting, computer technology, 15 healthcare programs, welding and fabrication, and industrial technology. It's never too early to start thinking about spring semester. To find out where it all begins, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 406-268-3700.
You've been working all day and you're meeting friends. Take it to the max. You're looking for fun, got an evening to spend. Take it to the max. The Max Sports Bar Casino. Join the crowd, the Max attracts. It's the friendliest place that we know. We can't wait to get back to the Max. Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the Max.
Boy, we got a good one going on a Saturday night in Great Falls, 58-50. Argos have battled their way, scrapped their way, fought their way back into this one, and they are up by 8 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. 48.8 seconds to go. Timeout situation, Bears have 0. 3 for the Argos. Fouls, there's 5 fouls on the Bears, 4 on the Argos. So the Bears will be, the Argos will be shooting from this point on. 48.8 seconds to go here in this 4th quarter. The Bears need to get some 3-pointers up. Farspeet will kick over the right-hand side. Deep pass down into the post. Jones, she turns around. That one comes up short. And Esri will pick up the personal. That'll be foul number 1 on Parker. And unfortunately, that will send Markayla Francis to the line. Although Markayla Francis just a 63.6% free throw shooter. She has not scored here tonight. The former Great Falls High and Highwood star. She'll pull the trigger on that one. It is good. As substitution set to come in, it's going to be Ebony Jackson coming on the floor. Kirkland Washington, as he will need to, as he is working to substitute people that can foul. Of course, the conclusion to this game, we'll come back with our post-game stats, analysis, and interview, and then we will shut down and come back for the men's game. That'll start in about 20 minutes after this one. Both free throws are good, so Ebony Jackson back on the floor. Argos will bring the ball in, 43.7 seconds as the Bears wanting to do full court pressure. They need to get it in. They will. They'll get it into Tristan. Murphy is immediately mugged as this one is going to go against Brooke Jones. That'll be foul number 2 on Jones. So we'll make the long walk down as we are going to have a free throw demonstration going on from this point on with 43 ticks left. It'll be the Argos walking the line for free throws for the remainder of the game as the officials are talking. I'm not sure what they're talking about as Tristan Murphy, 57% on the season, 3 out of 5 on the night, as they're going to bring the teams over to the sides, visit with them a little bit. Like I said, we got another game coming up after this one, about 20 minutes to the conclusion of this one, and this is night number 1. We will be back tomorrow as Carroll College is coming to town. That'll be a great one, too. We got Sarge and Mrs. Sarge that'll be here, the Sarge in charge, as they will bring in you all the play-by-play and analysis, as Porchy will come over to the bench and let us know what's going on. He's actually going to call the two coaches and explain to them what's going on, as this has been one of those games where all sorts of interesting things are going on and happening. We're having a lot of fun here. It's been a battle. Of course, Rocky, they have already made the national tournament as they are the host. They qualify for the national tournament, but they would like to go in as a higher seed, obviously. The Argos trying to battle their way back into it as they missed it last year for the first time in 3 years. So Porchy explained to everybody what was going on. Now it's time to play ball, which should mean a couple of free throws coming up as we continue to mill around the floor here, as there we go. So Tristan Murphy will step up to the free throw line as we got a good one going on. A little bit of confusion there for a moment, but Murphy will pull the trigger on the first one. It is good. Tristan Murphy putting one more nail in the coffin. 59-52. Of course, the Bears are out of timeouts, so they are not able to call a timeout and advance the ball forward. So they're going to want to do the full court pressure and try and use up a little bit of clock there. Second free throw is good as well. They elect not to do the full court pressure. Instead, it'll be Far Sweet bringing the ball down quickly on the right-hand side. She splits a couple defenders, works it over the right. Lexi, kick it back in the hands of Ebony. Back to Lexi. Deep three-point shot. That one's way long. Ball comes down in the hands of Murphy, and she is double-teamed down on the baseline. McDonough is literally beat up down there. Puts both arms around the ball, looked like a running back, as Steph McDonough will make the long walk down. And she'll go to the free throw line. Steph, a 75.8% free throw shooter. Actually the third best on the team. Parker Esri and Kirsten Pimperton, a little higher percentage than her. Alexi Smith will pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 2 on her. Stephanie has 22 points on the night. Has just been in the line once. 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Make that 1 out of 3 as she misses the first one. With this next free throw, she'll lead all scorers, as right now she is tied with Michaela Jones, who did foul out. So Stephanie McDonough with a second free throw opportunity pulls the trigger. That one's no good. Ball is tipped around as it's going to be the Bears on the run, 60-52, 8-point game. And errant pass on that one there. Bears thought they had a player in the corner, and there wasn't. So 13.4 seconds to go. Argos up by 8. This one's not over yet. They still got to get the ball in. They do to Maldonado. Emily, she'll split between 2 defenders. Brings up the right-hand side. Splits 2 more defenders, doing a nice job, and they're just going to dribble this one out. It's going to be a victory for your Argos, 60-52. This one's going to be a final. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back with analysis and an interview right after this as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
Vehicle problems are never a laughing matter. At Ox & Son Towing and Recovery, they know this. Their 24-hour emergency service handles it all. From a simple lockout to towing and recovery, licensed, insured, and state certified. In your next time of need, lean on the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery, 868-4142.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
All right, it is the final here. The Argos go on and win this one 60-52, and I'll tell you what a contest. We got Tristan Murphy with us here. Tristan, 13 points in the game, but you were battling underneath the basket. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, thank you. I don't know. I guess all week we've kind of just been practicing on like getting the ball in and out, because teams are collapsing on us. So we figure we make a bigger threat inside, and then that'll help our guards out.
Now that was extremely physical play underneath that basket, and I tell you what, I'm surprised you're not covered in scratches and blood and everything. Talk about what you were doing underneath the hoop.
Wait, repeat that?
It was very physical underneath the basket. How hard was the game tonight?
It was pretty difficult, I guess. We haven't really played against physical teams like this before, but I mean, we've been practicing all week or like all season for this time, and we've just been ready for this.
Well, perfect. Well, congratulations. I'll let you get in the locker room. Great job, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow night.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, Coach, now we can relax.
Yeah,
now
a little
we can
bit.
Loosen up the tie a little bit.
Man, they're a good team. They're a good team.
So much improved over what we've seen in years past. They are definitely stepped up. What a contest night. Talk about it.
Well, you know, it came down to a little bit of toughness. They're a tough team. We had to match their toughness, I thought, tonight. And I thought our girls stepped up and did that. We defended and rebounded and executed when we had to.
And I think you hit it right on the nose there. I think the first half, maybe we were a little bit soft. We weren't expecting that type of challenge.
Yeah, there's no question. We came out. I didn't think we matched their toughness or intensity. They had played last night, and I thought they were a little bit more ready to go in conference than we were. That's what conference is all about, being tough and ready and being physical and playing through some fouling.
Our outside shooting wasn't working for us in the first half, but your inside game with Parker, with Stephanie, with Tristan, talk about that a little bit.
You know, they were big tonight. Tristan did a great job tonight, came in, defended. Really in the post, Parker was amazing down there tonight. You know, we put the ball inside, and they gave us baskets and rebounding when we need it. Couldn't be prouder of those girls.
And Kelly Wilson worked her tail off there. She left with a little injury. Have we got any updates on her?
No, we'll go in and check on her. Hopefully it's nothing serious. She's a great player and a great girl. You know, she was out here in the bench for a few minutes afterwards, so we'll check on her. Hopefully it'll be something minor, and you know, we'll get her back real quick.
Absolutely. Well, 1-0 on the conference. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll
Thanks,
see you tomorrow
Randy.
night. Coach Bill Himmelberg, the winning coach here tonight. What a contest there. I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any better than that. Of course, when we talk about Frontier Conference, that's exactly what we're expecting. So let's take a look at the scoring here. Steph McDonough with 22 points for the Lady Argos. 13 points for Tristan Murphy, 12 points for Parker Esri. But you can't talk enough about what they did underneath the basket. Those girls were battling all night long. Molly Heron with 4, Callie Wilson with 3. Like we said, she got a little banged up there. We'll see how that comes out as she was back out on the bench, but in street clothes. Emily Maldonado with 5. Jenna Randage, she had that one free throw in the first quarter, but some really good minutes on the floor. It was good to see her back out there. On the other side, 22 points for Michaela Jones. She had a banner night. She did foul out halfway through that fourth quarter. She had a little bit of help out there, but not nearly enough. Alexi Smith with 5, 4 from Haley Farsfeet, 2 from Kiana Corpus, 7 points for Lisa Chamberlain, 7 points for Brooke Jones. Brooke coming in averaging 14 points a game. They did a nice job keying on her. 3 points for Justin Jewell and 2 points for Michaela Francis. Taking a look at some of the turnovers. 12 turnovers by Rocky Mountain, 11 by Providence. Doing a nice job there. They had 7 in that first half. Came back with just 4 in the second. 33% or 30% shooting from the field on Rocky, 44% for University of Providence. So it's a final here, 60-52. UP up 1-0 in the conference. We're going to step aside, take about a 10 to 15 minute break. We'll be back with the men's side as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.